The Born Free Podcast, episode 13, Kicking Balls, episode 4.
What's the bite?
In the studio, Shakes, Jude, Siobhan is sick. So
Yo.
what's up, Siobhan?
Yo,
But
yo,
the show
yo.
must continue. Wagwan.
Siobhan, get better, please.
Get well soon, yo.
Yeah, man.
Is it because of the lack of football? Maybe she was like, "Ay, what the hell?" Is
Nah, dog, she was just
No
like,
Premier League.
yeah, she probably felt like, damn, dog, like, Salah lost on international duty as well. Coutinho scored for Brazil. It sucked, dog. It must have sucked. It was just like, nah, fam, I ain't coming in and all that stuff, dog.
So yeah, what's there to talk about?
Transfers.
Oh yeah, okay. Like I sent the notes, but I rarely check these notes.
Did you do this?
But yeah, transfers. Who had the best transfer season in
Transfer
terms
window.
of club?
Definitely, easily, without a shadow of a doubt.
City,
Man United.
Man United.
Yeah. In terms of
Okay.
transfer business.
They got their business early.
Done early, dog. Like
Early.
I
They
think
got what? They got Lukaku,
Lindelof and Matic.
Matic.
They brought Zlatan back.
They brought
Zlatan
Zlatan back
back.
as
Yeah,
well.
some
which
pretty
is, yeah.
decent business,
Okay.
dog.
Some outgoings who went out.
Outgoings was outgoings at United.
Rooney.
Oh,
Rooney, yeah.
Biggest one.
Little Wayne Rooney. Like,
Okay.
guys,
So,
did you guys see when Rooney was charged for drunk driving?
I
Guys?
saw that.
Jesus,
Wayne
guys.
Rooney's still doing that.
He's still doing that. And apparently, what had happened was when he was caught, he was with another woman in the car.
Who's not his wife?
Yes, unfortunately. But damn,
Scandal.
That is something else, man. That's Wayne Rooney being Wayne Rooney. He's gonna
Okay,
have
so I guess they benefited from letting
He's gonna have showdown talks with Ronald Koeman. I don't know if they have had it.
showdown talks.
I don't know if they've had it or
About
they're
what?
gonna- about this whole thing, this whole saga that happened.
Showdown talks. That means like they thinking of what? Dropping him or
As
Like
in like
tearing
probably
up his
reprimanding him, dog. Giving him a slap on the wrist, dog. I mean like, hey.
But come on, Koeman knew what player he was signing.
Nah,
Like,
man.
he's still doing that.
Former
also
England
true.
captain, guys. I thought he would have changed, you know?
Changed to what?
To stop drink. Okay, well, don't drink in public. Like,
Don't
whatever
drink
you
and
do.
drive at least.
At least, yes,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Apart from United,
Apart
I kind
from
of think City had a
a decent transfer
very
win.
dope win. I think they had the best window of all.
They
Did
spent
have
a lot.
Did they have a best window because
I
they spent
think-
a lot?
No, because they bought like quality players. Isn't that how you judge a
Damn,
transfer window?
It's Danilo quality.
I'd like to think so. Good replacement.
Yo, is he
Because he's not the number one.
is he quality?
Also, he's not
Right
as
back.
old as their previous wing backs.
Exactly.
I
He's not Zabaleta.
But I would not
We'll
call
call
I
it
would
off.
not call him quality
Okay.
though.
Bernardo Silva,
Bernardo
Quality.
Silva.
I think he's quality.
Yeah, he's very
Quality,
quality.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Edison from Benfica.
Yeah.
Jury's still out. I
I'm
guess.
I'm
As
still
a-
waiting to
as a
see properly.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker, arguably one of the best.
I
What
think
right backs in the league for sure.
Arguably.
Yeah.
We can have an argument about
Is he
it.
quality?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
quality
As long
player.
as he's
Benjamin Mendy as
Douglas
well.
Luiz
Mhm.
from Vasco da Gama. I don't know what the fuck. I've never seen him.
Yeah,
What does he do?
I don't know what does he do actually. Danilo, quality guys. I just
Yeah,
remember.
quality replacement.
I remember-
The quality replacement,
Yeah.
yes,
For
not
me-
quality.
Backup
I
player.
won't
Right,
lie.
like,
For
he's
me,
not
it's one of those things. Like, remember, he was playing on the left his
Yeah.
first game, and for me, like I saw him in the Champions League, he was being shown flames, bruh. When Cabral was injured, he was showing
Yeah,
flames.
but that's what I'm saying. Quality
bro.
backup.
Quality
Don't you think
backup.
he won't do a job for Kyle Walker?
Ah,
And Pep looks like he trusts him.
let me just say, I don't rate him that highly, though.
I don't rate him that highly. as
But I
well.
mean, then
just
again,
think
Pep
it's
Guardiola also trusts John Stones. So like, it's not like
and Benjamin Mendy.
yes,
left
quality. I'll put
He's proper quality.
That's
man.
proper.
I actually thought they did more business than it. I'm looking here. I thought they did more business than
No,
Because
because
it's-
of the amount they paid for
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
It looks
But
it looks
it
like
looks
a
like a
lot.
lot.
217 million pounds. Like,
Yeah, maybe. might have to
yeah,
check
that's
my
why I said
statement, but it
United.
looks-
United for me was the best transfer window.
Out Zabaleta, Clichy, Navas,
Yes.
Caballero, Sanya, Unal,
Mm.
Gan, Aaron Moy. They might regret that. I think he's a very good.
But would he
player.
fit in that City side though?
The way he's been playing for Huddersfield, I think he could.
Guys.
I'm not
since
saying he's the
first few
best. No,
games
I'm not saying he's definitely not at the level of.
of City.
Yeah,
and
no,
But then again, Pep doesn't seem to like central midfielders anymore. Like who's the apart from
Ev-
Fernandinho? Who's
Everyone that plays in midfield is a number 10.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. It
they're
doesn't
like
look like
three number
Top sort
10s.
or whatever.
So, but I kind of really do like Aaron Moy. Angelino, Selena, Ruben Sobrino, most of these guys we don't know. Joe
Chef.
Hart, obviously. Alexander Kolarov.
Yeah,
Alexander Kolarov.
he was also. An
I think he
aging
was
wing
solid,
back.
I
but
think he was quite good.
he was
Alex Garcia, Douglas Luiz, who's gone back on loan, Marlos Moreno, Kelechi Nacho.
Kelechi.
Might seem. And Fernando left.
Fernando left.
Yeah,
Where
man.
did he go?
He's in Turkey now.
He's
Yeah.
in Turkey. But he needed that move actually. I won't lie.
Samir Nasri only left this season.
Because he's been out on
Permanent.
loan.
He was on
for
loan.
so
Yeah, he was
long.
on loan.
Yeah.
Okay, where did he go though?
He went to Antalyaspor in
Turkey.
In Turkey. as well.
Yes, guys, wait a second. I mean, wait, how old is Samir Nasri? This guy's not 30 yet, dude. He's 29, I
he's
think.
Quite young.
And for me, like,
I think it's a discipline issue with him.
yo, but guys, like, if you look at like Samir Nasri and you base it on like the last 7 years, guys.
Another
like,
player, Patrick Roberts, went to Celtic.
is it?
Permanent transfer.
No,
Loan.
no.
Okay.
Jaden Sancho and Wilfred Bonny.
Yeah, he went to Swansea.
Jeez, man.
City.
Deadline.
He messed him up. They messed him up, dude.
But then what were you guys expecting though?
When I saw that transfer, I was like, bad idea.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, when I
But
saw it
was
as well, I was
relieved.
like, what way?
I was relieved. Remember, he was linked to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I was relieved that City.
Oh,
got him.
he actually
I was
got.
like,
And then to be honest,
'cause
would
I
you,
don't
do you,
rate him in that type
That's
of
funny,
style.
would-
He had
Would
that
you-
one good season at
Yeah,
Swansea, and then Man
exactly.
City were like, okay, you
Exact-
fit
and I was
in.
like, he looks good for what he's doing, but
But funny
he's not
enough,
the type
I
of-
think he could have done better than what Christian Benteke did at
at Liverpool.
I think
yeah,
so.
he's more mobile.
Yeah, I think he would
Yeah,
have.
he's more
I think he
mobile.
would have actually like output wise, it would have been better. But when City comes calling, guys, and
No man,
you, and
let's not do that. When
What?
City's come calling what?
yo, are you playing for Swansea? What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
okay, yeah. Say
Hey,
that.
man, yeah,
Put it
I
in
was,
context.
you didn't let me finish.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, when you
I
play
thought you
for
were gonna
City,
put the whole when City comes calling, you have like it's not a Barca or Real Madrid.
yeah, it's not a Barca or
Man
Real Madrid,
United,
but
maybe.
it's appalling though.
yeah,
right?
financially, of
Financially, and
course.
Pep
But
Guardiola.
another thing that these players don't realize, it kind of does mess them up in terms of the next move, right?
Yeah.
Because you price yourself out of your next move.
Yeah.
That's
Because then
true, and
people
then
are
no one
looking
wants
at
you.
Yeah, it's like,
But
we
that's-
can't
but
really pay your wages.
Your contract
like
runs
that,
out, and then you're going for free.
You get what I'm saying? Like someone like Sterling. You know what I'm saying?
But you know that whole thing of like football is a short career and like you
I
only
know,
live
and
one
and
life
yes,
and all that stuff.
definitely.
So it's like you don't. I mean, even me, if Barcelona were to call me, even the way I look, and were like, you're gonna go play CDM and we're giving you this amount, I only live one life. I
Yeah,
might
but
flop.
I think with the Barca thing, that's a combination of football and finances.
Dude,
Because it's not like Barca pay the highest wages.
of course.
There's other PSG, Man
Yes,
City,
Man City,
even
yes,
United.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They pay more.
Yeah.
With Barca, it's more
A
a footballing thing. Like,
yeah.
I would really love to play for Barca.
Like
you know what I'm
everyone
saying? But
wants
with
to
Man
play for.
City, it's like, yes, you want to win trophies, but you're gonna win the Premier League.
You are
That's
going to win
it.
the Premier League at City.
At-
Yeah, that's
at
what I'm
some
saying.
point.
I'm saying that's the ambition. It's not
They went
you can't necessarily say I want to join this club because I really think, you know what I mean.
But
we're
they
gonna-
went to the
They have a good
semi-final.
history.
Nah,
Dude, they went to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Guys.
Yeah, I mean
Against
that's their.
Real-
But
yes.
you see what you're saying? That's their history. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the.
You know what I'm
history.
saying? The fact
Yeah,
that we're
shame.
talking about
Man City
That's
only
it.
have recent history.
they don't really have apart. That's what I'm saying. Apart from the financial. And the ambition of obviously winning, being one of the top clubs in England, it's not like they've been dominating.
But aren't
England.
they like the perfect example of the fact that money buys success?
Yes, that's what
They're
I'm
like
saying.
the perfect example, right? Of, like,
Exactly.
money
And
buys
But
success.
PSG is trying to better them though.
So yeah, I mean, I guess so. So if I'm Wilfred Bonny and I say I wanna win the Champions League and leave Swansea, it might be a bad statement. But if the club is making it to the semi-final of the Champions League and
Yeah,
getting knocked
true.
out by Real Madrid, it's not a bad
It
statement
makes
to
sense.
say, is
It
it?
makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got the manager as well, so it's like that's also another.
They
part
should
of-
be able to do better this year. So yeah, definitely.
So biggest signing this season?
Biggest
The
signing
biggest
for
or the
me-
best signing?
Yeah,
Okay, let's go biggest. first.
biggest. It's one. Okay, no, in
Not
the Premier
Neymar.
League, it's one signing. Then if you say biggest, Lukaku,
Romelu
right?
Lukaku.
That was
That's
That
the biggest-
also had a little
that
bit
was
of
the
drama
most-
attached
That's the
to
most
that.
expensive.
Oh, not in
transfer.
terms of expensive, but like
The best one. Then we have to say
but
best.
in terms of profile. Okay, in terms of profile, I guess Romelu Lukaku.
In terms of
Yeah.
profile.
is Morata maybe?
Nah.
No,
Profile?
I don't think so.
Morata doesn't have as big a profile as
As
Okay,
Lukaku.
this is the first time that
Champions
Morata's
League
going to
winner?
be
But how did you win the Champions League though? Then again,
I mean,
being a
if I,
substitute.
yeah, if I win the Champions League and I
But I'm
come off
saying in
the
terms of
bench
pro-
in
is
the
he not-
last 15 minutes, I mean, come on, man. Like,
okay,
can I
true,
claim
fair enough.
it? Can I claim it?
But he's a
Oh,
Champions
wait.
League winner.
That's funny. I'm actually about to hit you with the stat.
Yeah.
Romelu Lukaku is a Champions League winner too, for Chelsea.
Yes,
Aha!
he is,
There you go.
he is.
He's a Champions because I remember the one story where he was like, he felt like he didn't deserve the medal when he was on the bus.
probably
He took
didn't.
it off and stuff. Of course he didn't. Same way Morata won it. Like
Didn't he play any games in the
he
Champions
played
No.
one or a couple of minutes.
No, I'm sure he
played
scored a
some
few. He scored a
games,
few, like
man.
running
Who?
up to the final. Morata,
did
as a
score
sub.
some goals.
Yo,
did score
I'll have to
some.
look. I'll have to look into it. man.
Morata probably scored something.
But you Real Madrid, of course, you're gonna score like a 3 or 4
yeah,
goals,
so you
guys.
earn your medal. You scored a goal that contributed to you.
I mean, it's fine. Let me play against Liga Warsaw for Real Madrid,
You still need
and
to
I'm sure I will score a goal
You
as
still
well.
need to score those goals, and then if you
Fine.
do, then you deserve that Champions League medal.
I guess.
Best signing, value for money signing.
Easily.
Renato Sanchez.
Ooh,
To Swansea.
That's a loan signing. though.
That's
Nah, but-
I know it's a loan signing, but I think that was one of the best signings.
I
in
think
I
that
won't
was
lie,
a
in
surprising
terms-
signing.
in terms of player profile, I think you're right. Like
Yeah.
it's that player's
He's
in
too
terms
big
of his
for the
name, he's
club.
too big for
that
Swansea.
club,
You know.
yeah.
because
But
no one saw it coming. Hey?
there's one more thing about Renato Sanchez though. We haven't seen him play in like a year.
Yeah, I haven't.
They
seen
say,
him
oh
play
well,
in
I
a
saw
while.
like him come off the
I saw
bench.
him in the Audi Cup.
Yeah, I saw him
That's
come
the
off the
first
bench
time I-
for.
You were shocking.
He played last. But he played like a few games, but he came off the bench like those last 5 minutes.
And another thing about him, like, it's that same question I keep asking about Mahrez. Like, no one's really knocking on the door of buying like a bigger club, saying, "Yo, what's happening with this kid?"
But
Really?
with Riyad Mahrez,
No, in terms,
Mm,
I'm saying this.
with
Remember the same
Sanchez,
conversation
yeah.
I had about Riyad Mahrez. Like, no one apart from Roma were looking at him. Like, the same thing with Sanchez. Like, an Arsenal couldn't have done with a Sanchez in midfield.
done with the Mahrez
no,
or
Renato Sanchez.
with
Oh, Renato Sanchez.
Yeah.
Like, as an addition, like, okay,
Nah, I don't-
24
I don't think
hours.
so.
I'm saying like 24 hours. The transfer window is about to close.
I don't think so. And I'll
I
tell you
think-
why. Like for me, it's like Renato Sanchez. You got an all-in youngster, but he doesn't elevate Arsenal. Though. It doesn't get better than that. Like,
Don't you think?
I mean, we don't like.
creatively in midfield. Who do you have? Like in central midfield,
We've
it's just
got
Ramsey.
Yeah, we've got Ramsey.
That's
creative.
it.
And that's about it. But like, what does Renato Sanchez
But that's what I'm
do
saying
though?
in terms of your numbers. Does it not?
We've got, but we've got a couple of midfielders. I mean, remember we still have
I'm
Jack
saying
Wilshere playing in the
creatively.
reserves, though.
Come on,
still.
bro. Jack
No.
Wilshere
I'm not rating him. I'm just saying I'm looking at it from a Wenger
I
point
know,
of view,
but I'm
right?
saying, like even with Wenger's point of view, like fans are on your ass. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, you've lost your last 2 games.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Creatively in midfield, like as we saw, you don't have any.
But does-
Xhaka is not a creative midfielder.
Yes.
I doubt he's even whatever they think
He's
Xhaka
he's
is.
a CDM, I guess.
that
you know?
too. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not picking on Arsenal. I'm just saying one of those clubs, right? Like
I get
Renato
you. I'm-
Sanchez is clearly available, right?
But for
Bayern
me-
Munich has made that clear. He's available. You don't snap him up,
does
even
he,
on loan.
But does he elevate you though?
I think he does. He adds those
I
numbers.
don't think so, dude.
I
Like
think
I
from
think
a
for
numbers
me,
perspective
for
and
me,
from-
for me, when I think of Renato Sanchez, right, like Arsenal already like are in shambles.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks we're even gonna make top 4. Renato Sanchez comes in.
He's not.
All
the-
of a sudden,
no,
we don't change. The
true,
league
but
position
he's not-
doesn't
he's not
change.
he's not the marquee. He's not a marquee signing.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Does he not add in that midfield in terms of numbers? So, case in point, Ramsey gets injured.
Yeah.
Who plays in that midfield creatively? El Neni and Xhaka,
Yeah, then we play them too.
and Coquelin comes in creatively.
Coquelin comes
there's
in,
no one.
and then Wilshere comes in. Then that's what it is. But for me, we already have so many people playing in the midfield that I feel like Wenger was just like. I mean, even Sanchez
Okay,
as well. Like,
fair enough.
I think what Shakes is trying to say is like I think Renato Sanchez is too young to make that bigger impact in a big English team.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting him to make an
Yeah.
impact. I'm expecting him to. I'm expecting him to add numbers that Arsenal clearly need.
do we
If
need
they're-
those numbers? If
You're
we
playing
have
in the
like,
Europa League,
but if
who
we
are
have,
you gonna play?
but if we
Coquelin
have like almost like what 7-6 midfielders, do we need a Renato
Ramsey's
Sanchez?
injury prone. He's gonna get injured. We
Yeah,
know
he
that.
will get injured.
Wilshere is. He's
and-
still there. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know
still
why,
he's
but-
still there. And guess what? And then after that, El Neni will play.
Fair point,
The
fair
third,
point.
we'll get someone in.
So another value for money. That's
For me, my biggest best buy, definitely by a mile, is definitely Nemanja Matic. Yo,
For Man
Nemanja
United.
Matic for
but
me,
not
like
value for money though.
it
Okay,
is
yeah,
value
true
for money, dude, because like
40 million.
no,
value
no,
for
but
money.
for me, that's the thing. Like for me, like
It's
even
a quality Premier League.
but
midfielder.
even value for money as well, dude. Like they only got him for 40 mil, and again,
Yeah,
and
how
for
many
me,
it depends how many.
and for me, it's one of those things like
How old
it's-
is Matches?
He's
It's
like
28,
28.
28. Yeah, and for me, it's one of
Okay.
those things like they got the player that can.
I mean, looking at the market, I guess it makes.
it's a great signing, guys.
lot of
And
sense.
for
It is
me,
a
he
great
does
signing.
the they got the right guy.
And
It's
he
not,
knows the league.
yeah, they didn't have to put Daily Blind there. They didn't have to put Herrera there.
put someone
They
who
got
played.
the guy who's solid and can do the work. And it's kind of sad, like CDMs don't get like the praise they need to
Yeah,
get.
they're
And
unsung
Unless
hero
you're- Unless
CDMs.
you're N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante hasn't been, but N'Golo Kante has been getting praise, right? But
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
ever were to mention N'Golo Kante for Ballon d'Or, people will be like, hell no.
Yeah.
Or
They're
hell
not-
no.
they're-
Yeah,
they're
I
Or
mean,
hell no.
If us footballing people, it'll make sense to them.
Yeah,
think
it
it'll
will.
be like-
Footballing people.
If N'Golo Kante went to Real Madrid and won them another Champions League midfield, another Champions League
Yeah,
medal or whatever,
but
you
I
know what I'm
won't
saying?
lie.
Performed.
I've-
He
I've-
won't be at the top. No, he won't be Ronaldo.
Yeah,
but
I feel like for as long as like people like Neymar are still around, Suarez are still around,
but let's be
Messi's still
honest,
around.
Those guys are amazing, bro.
No, no
As long
doubt
as
they
you're naming
are.
them, like-
That's what I'm saying. Like even if Claude Makelele could like step back out of retirement, 10 years younger, 20 years younger, he still ain't like close to the Ballon
But
d'Or.
I feel like Ballon d'Or now is for forwards.
Yes, it's
You don't
basically-
really see like a goalkeeper or defender or even a CDM winning
I think
Ballon d'Or anytime soon.
I think I honestly think take away Messi, Ronaldo, and maybe in the next 5 years possibly Neymar.
5
From that-
years now, bro.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying the next 5 years because I think that's the next step.
Yeah.
After Messi and Ronaldo, Neymar.
Yes.
So take them away, then we have a different conversation.
I
Because I think it opens it up now for other players. I think these guys have just been so incredible, bro. Like I think,
look, don't
Like-
get me
Big
wrong.
machines.
yeah.
And
bro,
before
like
them,
it's-
and before them, it was 2 years this guy, 2 years that guy.
you get what I'm saying?
It
Like,
wasn't Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo, Messi,
they
Messi, Ronaldo,
basically- That's a
Ronaldo.
monopoly. They have a monopoly
I
on,
won't
on,
lie,
on the Ballon d'Or.
they have been like pretty amazing and all that stuff, but I think there was like maybe 1 year you could have probably
What,
asked
Manuel
1 or
Neuer?
2 years, and you could have been like maybe 2 years actually, the Manuel Neuer year
Yeah.
and the Schneider year, that you could have asked like, damn, like
Schneider
didn't deserve it.
Inter Champions League.
Yes, he won the treble with Inter. He
Yeah.
won the Italian Cup. He won Champions League, and he won the
Went
league.
to the World,
And he went to the World Cup and
final.
went to the final. So that's like
that was,
that's
who
where,
won
like,
it that year.
Spain won it that year.
No, I'm saying who won the
Ballon d'Or.
Messi won it that year.
and
that's
that's
what-
he didn't go to the
No, he didn't go to the final.
No,
He
didn't.
went to the quarters, I think, of the FIFA, and then
Yeah,
they got
quarters.
knocked out. Wait, did they get knocked out by Holland? No, wait.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they did.
Argentina got
That was,
knocked out.
that was a match in
Oh,
Cape Town. I remember.
Argentina got knocked out by wow.
Messi
Whoa.
won the league.
Yeah,
won
won the
the
league.
Super Cup.
I don't know if he won the Copa del Rey. I have
the
to go
Copa del
back
Rey.
to it. But you won the league that year, and for me, it's they
That's
got
it.
knocked,
Yeah,
they got
that's
knocked out by
kinda-
Inter that year.
Yeah, that's kind of
The
unfair.
same team
yeah.
that Schneider was on, and that
Yeah,
was
that
for
might
Yo,
be a
that's
little
actually hectic.
unfair.
I've never thought of
But
that
here's
before.
another one that's worse though. So Bayern won the league. I don't know if they won the German Cup. I'm not sure.
think probably
But they
Dortmund
won.
won it,
They
because
won.
I
I
remember
think
there
they
was a
won. They won the Champions League that year. I think. And then Germany
With,
went.
you Pinks.
Oh wait. Oh, Germany won the World Cup. I think. And then it was like you gotta give it to Manuel, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then there's the Buffon year as well, but I don't think the
Yeah,
Buffon
that one
year
is
is like,
debatable.
I
Yeah,
guess
that
you
one
can
is
fight it. But the Schneider one was the scandal of it all. So
Yeah. Look, like the champions, the whole Ballon d'Or thing is getting boring now. Anyway.
it is, no?
Yeah. it's not
Until
really-
those two retire.
Yeah, until those guys go, like the whole Ballon
And then
d'Or.
it'll be
Even the
like-
flipping male European player of the year that they do. In
Yes,
in
now
the
that
draw,
they're
those
trying
things
to
are just
do that,
fucking
it's
boring
like-
now. 'Cause it's like, you know who's
Who's
gonna
it-
win.
yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because for me, it's like it's now come at a place like who wins Champions
wins the
League
Champions League,
between
exactly.
between Real Madrid and Barcelona, and then
Yeah.
it's like
or
that's
who
about
finishes
it.
higher.
Because me
I
personally,
don't even think it's a matter of who wins the Champions League. Who finishes furthest?
yes.
So
in,
like
in
if-
competition,
Exactly.
okay.
So if Real Madrid get to the semifinals and Barca get to the quarterfinals, they
they're giving it to Ronaldo.
type
Yes,
of thing. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So,
but it's kind of like it's kind of whack.
and I
guess.
really hope it might be a little too soon for Neymar, but I really hope he makes it interesting this year.
nah, but
Is it
now
next year. Yeah, this
I have
year or
to
next
I have to be honest with the Neymar one. Like, man, you can win the league one, dude. But
Yeah,
if
but
you
I'm
don't
saying
win,
it's World
if
Cup.
if
If
you don't win the Champions
Champions
League,
League,
if
then-
you don't
I'm
win
talking
the
about World-
Champions
I'm not even
League,
thinking about Champions League. I'm thinking World,
World
Cup.
Cup. I
You
think
think
World
Brazil-
Cup,
yeah,
and it's a
Brazil
World
have a
Cup
chance.
season
Yeah,
this
it's a
year.
World Cup. Yeah, so I really think I hope he makes it interesting because
I
I
won't
think
lie,
that World
dude.
Cup is the only thing that makes it interesting.
I
Yeah.
think Brazil are looking clean, they're looking nice, but
Yeah,
for some reason I can't just. For some reason, I think like a European country might just do it again. man.
France.
France look good.
France look
France
very
look
good.
hella good.
France
Germany-
bench
Germany-
looks
Guys,
scary.
But Germany looks beasty. as
Their bench
well,
also
eh?
looks scary.
And then also Spain is coming to it now. But I mean,
I think Spain is gonna struggle because it's an integration phase.
Yes,
yeah,
integration
new
phase.
players,
Old players,
going
yeah.
out.
But
So I
wait, what about England, guys? I mean, seeing that this is the Barclays Premier League podcast. What about England? How are they gonna do?
Nothing's happened
I
since
think
1966.
and you know what another problem with England I think is they don't have coaches that are ambitious enough. They have coaches that want to do the same thing, like bring heart and play him.
Yes, I mean, I didn't understand that,
But
guys.
you get what I'm saying?
But I didn't understand that, dog.
That's
I don't
a
care.
very
And the thing is,
safe, very.
I don't care if you're playing Malta and you know what I'm saying, but Joe Hart didn't deserve to start, guys.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, there's like fresh English talent. Play it.
Yeah, play it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that's gonna really make me feel like England will do something. Like play the new guys.
Yeah, play the new
like
guys.
Like we're tired of, you know what I mean? Like just.
Yeah, I mean even the
experiment.
fact that the fact that Oxlade even starts as well, I'm just like
exactly. It's like come on, man.
Okay, enough,
just
guys.
Try new things.
How about this thing, man? I know this is Barclays Premier League, but we're talking a little bit of England. Dele Alli with the middle finger, guys. What happened
with
there?
the what?
With the middle finger. So the guy was booked. So he was booked.
He said it wasn't to the red.
Yeah, he said it was booked. He said it was towards Kyle Walker. Yeah. So then he was booked. He kept walking. He was hurling a lot of things, and then he just did the zap sign like twice in the game.
And supposedly it was to Kyle Walker.
Yeah, supposedly to Kyle Walker, but it's definitely the referee. Like, ain't no way. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
I think he might get a talking.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll get a ban.
FIFA looking into it though.
Yeah, I doubt he'll get a ban, but it's
FIFA looking into
something.
it.
But he has that in him as well. He's that type of kid. Like,
he's
a
little naughty. Yeah, he's definitely
the naughty one.
The moment he got John, not even the moment he got John.
That John Joseph thing was also.
Yeah, even John Joseph, he played it, guys. He played.
And he has that in him, but yeah, man.
So for me, CDM, I'm going with Matic for best.
I would go with my bias comes again, but I'd go with Salah. I think early, and let me tell you why. Like, look at early transfer, of what you call it, prices.
Yeah.
Right. Look at early transfer fees, and then you look at the late. Like just comparing, I'm comparing for that window. Like the prices started going
I heard
insane for less quality.
I heard Mourinho saying, I think it was today or yesterday, that if he were to sign Lukaku on deadline day,
he would have been 150
million.
I'll even go as far as how is Oxlade going at a rate a little higher than Salah?
Mm-hmm. Oxlade Chamberlain.
You know what I'm saying?
With 12 months left, by the way. Eh?
You get what I'm saying?
With 12 months left.
I think that like if we bought Salah, 24 hours before transfer
I would have been more expensive.
50 mil plus at least.
50 mil plus, definitely, dude.
Like I'm just basing that on the value of the transfer market as it started, as it opened, and when it closed. Like
the
players
Neymar deal changed it all, guys. Like,
the Neymar deal changed
it all.
Because now it's like teams knew.
There's
like
going to be a ripple.
Money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's rumored to be doing business with PSG?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, case in point, Van Dijk, right?
Yes.
Van Dijk, before, like, as the transfer market opened, Liverpool go in for him before the whole tapping up of player thing.
Yeah.
The figure quoted is 40 million. Still high, right? Still very high.
Is it very high?
Quite high.
For Van Dijk?
40 million? The most expensive defender?
For Van Dijk? Would he have been the most in England?
Been the most expensive.
England.
Until Man City.
Yeah, that's before that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before the Kyle Walker deal.
Price still high. The whole obviously the whole tapping up of players, and then the whole Neymar thing happens. Coutinho rumors come out, they surface. All of a sudden, his price is 75 million.
Apparently, you guys wanted 200 million euros, huh?
For of course,
Coutinho, yes,
because we knew it's the same. Like we knew Barca had money. Who wouldn't do that?
The fact, dude, like
who wouldn't do that? We knew Barca had money. We're in no position to sell anyway.
Yeah.
No release clause on his contract.
Yeah.
He signed a 5-year contract the year before.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were in a good position.
Yeah, it's like to negotiate. Of course we were. But they started slipping up, talking about if you don't accept in 48 hours.
They started giving
deadlines.
Started
just like,
who gives deadlines,
It started looking
dude?
funny, bro. It started looking very sad, and it was
Yeah.
like, okay, clearly that John Henry had the cards all in his hands. It's like, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, look, the transfer market in terms of Salah.
I think this season we'll see that it's value for money. He'll be the same thing with Mane. Mane, we bought him for 30 million pounds.
30-something million,
That's cheap. 32.
Yeah, but Sadio Mane and Salah are not in the same sentence, dude.
Of course not.
Sorry.
Because we've seen more. Of course not.
Yeah,
But I'm
they're
saying
not-
if you're gonna get
they're not in the same
okay, what type of player are you gonna get for that rate right now?
for what? That rate?
Which Salah? Let's just compare Salah. He's not in Mane's league, of course not.
Yo, not a
Right?
chance.
Do you guys not think they're similar players?
They're very
They're
similar,
similar,
players,
but
I'm
they're
saying,
just
I
at
don't think
different
he's there
levels.
yet.
Man.
I
Like,
think his ceiling is very high, but he's
it's
not
different.
there yet.
It's
This
different
time
levels.
next season, Salah's
Might
gonna
get-
be there.
I think
Yeah.
he might.
How long did it take? How long
For
did
me,
it take
for me,
Mane?
for me personally, right? I feel like me personally.
Dude, how many
Is
people would have
Sadio-
thought? Okay, let me ask you. Simple
Yeah.
question. How many people would have thought that Sadio Mane would be at the level of Mahrez?
What of Mahrez?
Yeah.
I think he's even better than
He's
Mahrez.
better. I
Exactly,
think
but
he's
I'm
better
saying
than
I think
Mahrez.
he's better than Mahrez. Yeah, no, probably
no one
not.
would've- like people
Yeah,
would be
not
like,
lot-
Sadio Mane, what the fuck?
But for me, it's one of those things. Like for me personally, Sadio Mane is like top 5 best Premier League players
He is.
in the league.
Right
And if
now,
you're
yeah.
saying Salah in 12 months' time will be there too,
I'm saying he has the potential. I'm not saying he'll be there. I'm saying he'll have the potential.
I think I've seen enough to know that he's not gonna get there.
I think he has the potential. And let me ask you this question: for that price, which player are you getting that's better than Salah
That is
at that price?
better than Salah.
At that price,
Well,
How much
30,
you guys buy
30,
him for?
35 mil.
35.
35, no?
Who's
Takes
like,
a sip.
You guys are gonna have to give me some time to think about that.
cool. And I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm also thinking. Like
Yeah.
I'm asking myself that question. For 35 million pounds, which player are you gonna get with that pace, scores goals, good on the ball? Like
I'm still questioning why Chelsea sold him to Roma in the first place.
Chelsea have flipping. I don't know. You guys have everyone.
Yeah, you guys have
I don't even think you needed him.
You
like
guys
that.
go
You guys
through
sold De
them.
Bruyne, like
Kevin De Bruyne.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, we sold a lot of. We sold the
Andre
Carlos,
Scherl
the
as
Scherl.
well.
Sure.
Yo.
so I'm honestly thinking like, unless it's a name that we don't know about, a guy who's playing in Brazil that's doing whatever, it's hard to in Europe, in an entire Europe. Who like?
But mind you,
Cersei?
but
how much are people getting sorry for?
but mind you, we must remember this is our mindset after the Neymar deal happened.
I know.
So if
That-
you had
that's
asked
exactly
me
what
this
I'm
question before the
Yes,
Neymar
but the-
deal,
but the
I
whole-
probably would have put up some names.
I know, but the whole question was who had the best value for money deal. That's why
Yes.
I'm putting his name up front.
Okay.
That's the context of the conversation. So hence, value for money, 35 million. You want
Right
a
now.
left-sided or right-sided winger
right now.
who can score goals with pace. Who are you getting?
Andre Scherl. Before the Neymar deal,
No
though.
way, bro.
What do you mean?
You're not getting Andre Schürrle.
For 35?
Andre Schürrle is not doing a job at Liverpool like Salah's gonna do. Come
Wait
on.
a second. Hold on a second. Wait.
Yeah,
you're
no.
not gonna get him for
Andre
35 mil.
I said with pace
Okay.
that scores goals.
Schürrle has pace.
no
he
way.
can score goals.
Which pace does Schürrle have?
Andre Scherl is
No, no.
fast,
No way.
guys.
Not as quick as.
Yeah, not
Salah.
as quick as. But wait, guys.
Pace.
Hold
Schürrle
on.
does not have pace.
Hold on. Salah may have like a 95% pace or something,
Schürrle
but
doesn't have 90.
Schürrle's on 88 or something. Bro. What's the difference? I don't understand what's the difference, bro. Wait a second.
You're comparing.
Seen Scherl
like,
play?
nah, bro.
Have you seen Andre
Come
Scherl
on.
play?
I have seen Schürrle play. Watch
Damn,
the
talking he's not quick.
No, he's not quick.
Okay, wait. How slow? How slow is Andre
wait,
Scherl?
wait.
Is how slow is Andre
Firstly,
Scherl? Is
the idea, the fact that you put Schürrle and quick in one sentence, like no.
What do you
don't think
mean?
With
Wait,
Schürrle, you don't
Don,
think quick.
wait.
You don't think that's the first thing you
Wait.
think. Quick.
Dude, wait.
He is.
Dude,
he's-
help me out here. He
quick,
played for
guys.
you, bruh. He's
not
quick.
Quick.
My man, even FIFA says he's quick. What are you talking about, Wanile? He's quick.
I don't know about.
If somebody,
No.
oh my
I
word,
don't know
Wanile,
He's
he's fast,
got a ton
bruh.
of pace.
Oh my word, Wanile. He's obviously there's an elite class of players that are really quick. Salah pace, Aubameyang pace, Bibiani
Mane-
pace.
Mane
There's
pace.
Mane pace. There's a different level of that. But if you go below that, Salah outruns
Okay,
a lot of players, my man, in the
Schürrle
league.
can also get past players. That's the other
He can
thing.
outrun a lot of players.
Okay,
dog.
I'll give it to you. You've watched more of him.
Yes. Have you not seen him play? He's quick.
That's the last thing
Wait a
I've heard
second.
him.
So if someone is like running at
Is he quick?
88%
Oh, okay.
speed, like
How
is
do
he
you
not
rate? How do
quick?
you rate Willian in terms of quick?
He's quick. Willian is
He's
quick.
quick.
Willian is quick.
Willian's quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Schürrle quicker than Willian.
He's as quick.
He's as quick.
He's
They're in the
as
same
quick.
league in terms
yes.
of quickness.
He's as quick as Willian, dude.
Cool. I'll give it to you.
But
No, but also Willian is quick with his feet, not
Yeah,
he's
not
quick with his
necessarily running,
Yes.
but to play around with the ball, he's quick.
He's quicker.
But at a sprint pace, my man.
So you think
Yo.
Schürrle and you would buy Schürrle over Salah?
Personally, at the time,
No, what the time? I'm saying now.
okay,
what
right
you
now,
mean?
yeah, right now I would. I probably
Okay.
would. Yeah,
Okay,
I
who
probably
else?
would.
So you're telling me there's one player
Yeah, man, I mean, come on, only you put me on the spot now, bro. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like,
So overall, who do you think had the best transfer season? Okay, you said United.
I said United, definitely.
I'd go with United as well.
Yeah, United.
Purely
solid.
because they pulled off the Matic deal and how
And then,
that's
and
pissed
you
me
guys,
off.
are you making your decisions based on the games we've seen so far, or just
I'm
Biggie,
making.
I'm
I won't lie,
basing it on
I'm making my decision also. Like, it's not only the games, but just how it's gelled together.
Yeah.
Like the Lukaku, the Matis, the way they play. I guess maybe
It's something's clicked.
Yeah, something is clicked
new
and
signings,
it's working.
yeah, it's
that's what I'm
working.
saying. It's working for sure. Lindelof hasn't played as yet, but the way the Matis thing is going, the way Lukaku is going, you can already see what Zlatan is gonna bring to the club as well. So I'll probably give it to them, man.
Everton? What do you guys rate Everton's transfer?
They spent a lot, but I don't think they got the quality
There we go.
of
There we
what they
go.
spent. They
There
don't
we-
have the
there we-
proper quality.
And I tell you
And
what,
I say that because like at early transfer market when it opened, people were like, "Yo, Everton is making."
yeah, dude,
So
like,
I just want to get like the gauge of like how,
but I won't lie. For me, like,
because Jordan Pickford, Davy Klaassen,
Yeah, but if you see how much money they
Marcelo,
spent,
Onyekuru,
I
Sandro
agree.
Ramirez, Michael Keane, Boris Matic, Donko, Paula, Rooney, Martina, Lewis Gibson, Sigurdsson,
And then-
Candinieri,
I wouldn't lie.
Nicolas
Like,
Bassey.
I think for me, like, even News's, Jamie Carragher's tweet summed it all up, man. When he was like, they bought all of these players, but they won't start for Liverpool.
yeah, who would start?
Well,
Let me see.
if you argue, you could probably
Jordan
say Jordan
Pickford.
Pickford argue it, like.
Jordan Pickford.
But
would start
besides
for
that,
Liverpool.
nobody else would start for Liverpool.
if you look at
Michael
Everton's
Keane
side,
would start for Liverpool.
Ah,
without
dude.
defense.
What do you mean? With your Jurgen Klopp, who loves Lovren like this?
No,
Ain't
but I'm
no
saying
way.
without defense. Okay, let me say I would start Michael Keane.
Okay,
I think
say
he's
that.
very good. What else? Yeah.
They wouldn't start. So for me, it's
Yeah, that's nothing else.
all those signings couldn't beat a Chelsea who were
Yo,
supposedly
Chelsea.
having problems.
Without Eden Hazard
But I
as
think
well,
they
guys.
did that whole thing late, like way too. No, not late. Way too early. The whole Chelsea and crisis thing was just nonsense.
That was just, not
Like,
even me. I did
that
say
was crap.
I did also say when
Like,
Chelsea
When
lost
they
to
lost
Burnley,
to
I
Yeah,
did
was
say
like,
they had nothing
yo,
to
guys,
worry
chill
about.
out. Yeah,
I was like, from what I saw, they had nothing to worry about.
The
But
media were like,
and then
oh,
after
Chelsea's
they
in
beat
trouble.
Tottenham, all of a sudden,
no,
it's
Chelsea
like,
are back with it. Though.
I was like, oh, good. Crisis.
Crisis.
Like,
But for
yeah.
me, it's the way they played against Chelsea as well. Like, yo, it didn't even look hard for Chelsea. That's what it
No,
shocked me.
I
bro.
still stand by the fact that Everton looked terrible. They didn't.
Yes,
look
and
like
But now that's a team that's spent over 100 mil or close. Yeah, actually over
yeah.
100
They didn't
mil.
get the proper quality for
yeah,
what
Koeman
they
needs
for what
to.
they
I don't know. Whoever made
spent.
those signings, I hope it's not Koeman because like. they
Ah,
don't-
dude.
Who integrated into that team? Rooney,
Rooney,
Pickford.
Pickford.
What other
and,
names?
Sigurdsson
Keane
started. and
Sigurdsson,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sigurdsson. That's a late one, yeah.
Sigurdsson as well started as well. But
So out of all those players, three
Ramirez
players-
has a couple of minutes. He did play a few times.
Yeah,
Sandro Ramirez, he did play. a
He
few
actually
minutes.
started against Chelsea.
Yeah, he did start against Chelsea, and he
Look
was.
at it, look at
How
it.
was he, though?
Ah,
He was whack.
Wow.
He
Okay.
wasn't on the ball because Chelsea were dominating.
Early contenders for goal of the month.
Goal of the month, Charlie Daniels. For me.
By even me, by
Yeah,
guys,
the-
by
No, there's no
far.
other contender.
No, wait. There's one that comes slightly close to it, but in that one, it's obviously number one. But for me, like, even the free kick
No,
against
Alonso.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Alonso's a
Marcus
free kick.
Alonso, that was
That was
ah,
sweetly hit.
that was quality,
But
guys.
as a Chelsea fan, I'm saying just give it to Charlie Daniels and then it's done.
Yeah, but that's gonna go down as like one of the goals. You know when they do those Premier League specials
At
on
the end of the
Supersport 3?
season.
yes,
Like about just goals in the
yes,
Premier League.
yes.
Ah, that one,
That Charlie
bro.
Daniels one is gonna,
Yeah, that one is
man.
gonna be right up there, bro.
I would like for me that is definitely my goal of the month.
Yeah.
Consensus. Player and manager of the month.
My player of the month, I went with Matic. Actually,
good pick.
and the reason why I went with Matic is because like CDMs don't really get much praise, and I just thought like it just works the way he plays. It's solid.
Also, the way he's been able to open up Pogba
There
to,
we
make,
go,
to make
exactly.
him do
I
his
keep
thing.
saying-
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's another thing. So the way he's just integrated and worked. That for me is the play of the month.
My player of the month, Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Hendrik
Assist
United,
on assist on
man.
assist.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
Bruh.
Hendrik
He's
Mkhitaryan, eh?
quality. Just knows how to find other
He is,
players.
eh?
Yeah.
He's-
Don't- Is it Is it too much to ask him
Don't
to
say-
drop? Do you think Mourinho's thinking about dropping him deeper as opposed to playing him out wide?
No,
gonna
you
play
must
him
stay
out
out
wide.
wide. Keep
Yeah,
him
he's gonna
there.
play him
Keep
out
him
wide.
there.
He's
He's
not.
more
Yeah.
It brings out his creativeness.
And who do you if you drop him deep?
I know,
who do
I
you
know.
play?
because you have
Yeah.
the Pogba situation and everything. I'm just saying, like, yo, I think he creates more in the middle. If he
He
gets into
does,
the middle.
but like.
But I know it's a matter of who you sacrifice and you lose Pogba's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, potential.
Yeah.
Potential in the free roll
Yeah.
and all that. So I think Jude's right. Just keep him
Keep him out wide and see what happens. Man.
and see what happens. That's what I'd probably say.
Manager of the
as well.
month?
Dog, easily hands down with Jose Mourinho. Dog.
I'm gonna go with David Wagner.
I'm gonna go with David Wagner.
No, that's
No.
unfair,
No, wait, listen.
that's
And I'm
unfair.
gonna call you on that because every time when I praise Mourinho,
Yeah,
you guys
hold
are like,
on.
no,
I'll
I'm gonna
tell-
give it to Benitez.
No, but yes, wait,
Everybody-
I'll tell you why it's unfair. Because we talked about that time the performance of the weekend at that time. But now, if we're talking manager of the month, there's only one team of the
Yes,
3
9
Premier
points
League
in
there.
9, of
None,
course.
exactly.
Yeah, but you can't give
David
it to
Wagner?
7 points out of 9 coming from the
Four-
championship. Come
coming
on,
from the
don't act
championship.
like that.
But wait. But the way United also did it as well. It's not like it was 1-0 after 1-0 after 1-0.
I
It was
know,
class.
I know.
All
I
3
agree,
games.
I agree.
But also it was against West Ham and Swansea.
And
And
that-
Leicester, yes.
and that's my point.
Well,
That's my point. It's like,
Huddersfield were playing.
Huddersfield
Premier
played-
League
played
teams.
Newcastle.
What do you mean?
Played Newcastle.
okay, and they
Yeah,
put them away.
They played Newcastle.
And they
and-
put them away.
What would United do against Newcastle?
They put them away.
Yeah,
They
what
did-
would
but
United
I'm
do
saying
against
They
Newcastle?
did what they were supposed to do. Put
Yeah,
them away.
What would United
I don't
do
know what
against?
they haven't played them.
okay.
How many goals has Huddersfield conceded? Do you know?
I think it's
They
None.
won their first one.
none.
None.
None, wait, they won
No,
their
they
first
drew
one.
0-0 against Southampton.
No, they won the first one against Crystal Palace.
3-0.
3-0.
Yes.
Then it was then was
1-0
1-0 against Newcastle.
and 0-0
and 0
at
against-
Southampton.
so
they haven't
conceded no
conceded.
goals.
Yeah, they haven't conceded.
You have
all
to give
happy
them props
for-
for that.
Look,
man.
I give them props, no doubt. But for me,
I
it's
give the manager
a team that has won all the
Not
games
talking
within
about
the
a team,
month.
We're talking about a manager.
No, yeah, but I'm saying a manager who has won all the games in the month.
And I agree. That's
Definitely, man. It's like finishing first, but you're
yes,
giving
but
the
listen,
second
okay,
guy
let's put it like
effort
this.
because he ran.
Okay, let's ask
He
you.
ran with heart.
Let me-
Like-
no.
But I won the
And I'm-
race.
No, but I'm gonna ask you a simple question.
Yes.
What did you expect from Jose Mourinho in those first 3 games?
What did I expect in those first 3 games? Win.
Okay.
Now
What did you
compared
expect from
to-
David Wagner in those first 3 games.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he overachieved.
And he did,
And
no
then you give
doubt.
it to, so you
But
wouldn't
wait,
give the medal
wait.
to him.
Here's another thing.
That's
So
supposed
wait,
to win.
so wait. Let me
It's like saying-
let me understand one Liz analogy. So, for example, if one Liz for some reason is a kid who always fails in class and all that stuff, and I'm the smart
That's not
kid.
the same
Wait.
analogy. That's a false equivalency.
So I'm the smart kid. You're the kid who's expected to fail and stuff. I get 100%, you get 88%. We give you because we thought you were gonna fail the test.
No, that's
We
not
give you
the
the top
same.
achiever
It's
because
not this.
No,
It's not
it's
quite
not
the
the
same.
it
same.
is though.
It's not
The
the
situation
same.
is
It's
very different.
exactly. It's,
It is.
let's put it.
So one Liz
Whoa,
overachieved,
no,
guys.
Let's put it like this: you're the rich kid who has all the tutors in the world,
Yes.
from Europe, from wherever.
Yes.
You've got all the best
Yes.
study books or
Yes.
whatever and everything.
Yes.
And here's a kid who has none of that.
Yes.
No internet, no anything.
And
no everything.
cool.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who do you give the shine? Let's say there's a shining light.
Yes.
In the school.
Easily the guy who got 100%.
How are you giving him that shine?
Oh,
But the guy
That's easy.
over the guy who has no internet.
Because-
dog.
You expect the guy
because there's 20 learners in one class and there's only one who got 100%.
No, but that's not how you get. That's not how you get manager of the month. Manager of the month is not who has the most points. It's not.
Yeah, it's not about who had the most points, but I also told you as well. It's about he won all 3 games. He did it in
that's
class.
not-
What are we talking about? Like
But
as
that's
if it
not
was
how
not.
you get manager of the month.
How do you get it then?
It's not how-
Wandile? Okay, tell me how do we get
I'm
it?
saying-
How do we get it?
I'm saying based on the expectations of the club, based on which the club is, you acted.
So it's based on expectations of the
I
club.
would base it on expectations.
So you would. Now it's no more what the FA does. It's what Wandile
But
would
it's not
do.
about the FA.
Okay, what is it
This the
about?
FA's podcast.
Okay, wait. Okay, so are we basing it on us
You're
now?
basing it on
Yeah,
however
me.
you're
I've already
basing
basing it
Yeah.
already. Whatever
We're
I'm basing
we're
it.
saying you can't say ours is invalid.
Yeah, I'm not
because
saying it's invalid. All I'm just saying is that there's one kid
said it's
who got
unfair.
no. I said it's unfair because there's one
don't
kid
think it's
who got
unfair.
100% and the other one who didn't.
Yes, but you're saying it's what makes it unfair?
But you
We're
didn't-
not judging who had the most points.
This
That's
is
not-
what I'm saying.
We're not
No,
asking
no,
who's
no.
number one
Yeah,
on the
cool,
log.
cool. And I'm saying is that firstly, he won all 3 games. He did it in
You
class.
didn't say he didn't. We're
Yeah,
not talking about
and he
class.
did it in
Forget
class.
class.
as
What's
well,
class?
guys. He played the best football
What?
in the
I
past
thought you were
3
talking about the
games.
class. You're doing the reference. I
No,
don't care
no,
about
he played the best football
I
in the past 3
agree,
games.
and I've given him manager of the week twice. And every time I
So wait,
question
and
But
you
David
overall,
Wagner,
in one
David-
month,
how many managers of the week did you give to David Wagner?
once.
and you gave the other one 2, and then it happens David Wagner is the manager of the
Yes,
month.
out of the course of 3 games, yeah.
How does that make sense?
No, he's not the manager of the
How
month.
does that
Let's
make
not
sense?
make it official.
Yeah, how does that make
I'm
sense?
saying my manager of the
Yeah,
month.
no, I'm saying, but wait, what? Am I getting something wrong
No,
down here?
your manager of the month is
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
my manager of the month is David Wagner.
Yeah, but you gave Mourinho 2 when you gave.
Yes,
David
that-
Wagner
that's
won.
not
It's the
not an
overall month.
accumulation,
It's
dude.
the overall month. Wow,
That's what I would give.
okay.
him. Like no one expected.
That makes sense to me.
That makes sense. Like no one expected.
Yeah.
Yes, it
So
makes
Man United,
what-
so Man United got an A+, ne? Going back to the class reference.
Bro, this class reference is
Um,
trash.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So Man United got an A+. Huddersfield got an A, but he usually gets D's.
But the,
Wouldn't
what,
you give
who do
him
you
praise?
reward more?
Wouldn't you give him
so
praise
wait,
for
wait,
getting
wait.
that A?
What's so different with my example when I said you're not an overachiever? I'm the overachiever.
No, we're
What's
talking
the
about rewarding someone.
Yes,
You're-
rewarding someone.
How do you reward someone who always?
But remember, we are awarding the best manager of the month. We're not awarding who is the most improved or who
no,
was
but
the
that is best manager.
best
for what,
manager.
For the team he had.
yeah for the team
Okay,
he
let's
had,
ask
but
the
he
question.
never won every game though.
We didn't say we're not
And for
talking
me-
about
and-
winning every
wait.
game. Though.
Wait, so
We're
let me ask-
rewarding,
wait,
listen,
let me ask something.
Wait,
Let
let
me
me
ask
put it like
something.
this. We're rewarding. We're rewarding achievement.
Yeah, we're rewarding achievement
So who
and
overachieved?
who overachieved? Huddersfield. And
That's what I'm rewarding.
and-
You wait. You're rewarding Mourinho because he achieved what he achieved,
yes,
and that's what we expected from him, and that's fine.
Yes.
Because he got the points.
yes.
We're rewarding
So wait.
David Wagner because he overachieved in a position where he wasn't supposed to. 7 out of 9
Okay, so
coming from
let
the
me-
championship,
let me-
and mind you, he
Played,
didn't win.
played Newcastle,
Wait.
a poor Newcastle, by the way. Yes, you're saying?
Swansea was a brilliant Swansea.
No, I said he played a poor
I'm saying
Newcastle.
Swansea was a
Newcastle.
brilliant-
I just said Newcastle.
no,
No,
but
but
just
also
said
Man
Newcastle.
United.
I don't
Huh?
understand.
United
I just
played
said Newcastle.
Swansea.
Wait,
said-
your
played-
examples don't apply to you.
But
I'm saying your own examples don't apply to you because you're saying
What do you
he
mean?
played a poor Newcastle.
that's what I'm saying.
Man
what I
United
just
played
said.
a great West Ham.
No, they didn't.
So
But in
Or
terms of
great
quality,
Swansea.
it's way better than Newcastle.
West Ham was way better than Newcastle. Are you
In terms
serious?
of quality that they have.
We don't care. I'm
Okay,
talking
now
about
we
on the
don't care
day.
about the players
no,
that they
I'm talking
have.
about on the day. We're not.
Oh,
the game's not played
yeah.
on paper, bro. On
It's
paper,
not.
They looked quality.
For sure.
On the day.
Hey, but no, I'm saying in terms of quality on paper, that's
On
what
the
I'm talking
day.
about. On the day they were poor, and I
Trash.
agree. I agree.
So,
but I'm saying in terms of
if you're-
quality,
But I'm saying if you're
on
giving,
paper,
if you're giving
you
more-
didn't expect
Wait,
United to
if-
win 4-0 away. What? They were at home. They
We
were at home.
don't
They were
play
at
game
home.
on paper.
They were at
King.
home. Of course, but did you expect 4-0?
Did you expect Huddersfield to have 7 points out of 9?
Ah, dude, after that first.
No. Don't talk about first game.
Okay. Okay, now you going for now.
No,
Wait,
no,
are we?
no.
Are we not
Until-
discussing Newcastle game and
We're not talking about
West
the
Ham game?
You brought up the game.
So we're not
I don't
talking
care
about the game.
I'm
Okay.
talking about. Did you expect
Yeah.
Huddersfield to have 7 points out of 9
At the
first
end
three
of
games, At
August.
the end of August.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Did you
So who
expect Man
overachieved?
United
To
to
have
have
9
9
points out
points
of
out of
9?
9 at the end of August?
Yeah.
There we go. That's how I made my decision.
Okay, cool. But I don't. One thing I don't understand is how does Jude get manager of the week twice and I get it once and I win the overall prize? Well, anyways,
It's
hey,
not about
hey,
that.
okay, hey, look, hey, it will just never make sense to me. I just saw 2 and I saw 1.
But
so.
you get why we're deciding David.
Yeah, no, I
David
get
Wagner,
why,
away.
but
Okay, cool. So let's start wrapping. Did we do preview last week?
we didn't do West transfer, guys.
West transfer. Okay, let's do West transfer.
We're supposed to
West.
do West transfer, guys.
Mm.
I wanted to talk about this one, dude.
Who's West?
Pablo Zabaleta.
Sure.
Absolutely
Yeah, he's very good.
Wow.
exposed,
Right.
my man. Like,
Right.
For
up there.
me-
I'm trying to think of one.
for
Yeah,
me,
he's up there definitely.
he is number 1, bro.
I hadn't
Like,
really thought of the West transfer until you said Zabaleta. I'm like, yeah,
uh,
that's him.
Zabaleta
you're like,
makes
that's
sense.
him.
Yeah, it's him.
That's it.
There's no argument.
That's not it.
I can't think. I really
I actually
can't
had
think
to-
of
I
any
actually
other.
had to
part
think
of me
about it
wants
as well.
to, like be slack and say Joe Hart, but that's too slack.
Yeah, that's way too slack. So I mean, even me, I actually went through like the Premier League teams, and then I was
Pablo
like, I went
Zabaleta.
one after the other, and I thought,
Let me actually.
"Yo,
check
I don't
the-
have actually anyone. And then I got to West Ham. They W, so they're like, they almost last. Then when I got to West Ham, the last team, and I was like, wait a second. There's that one guy who's been absolutely useless.
Oh, well, and this is okay. So I'm assuming you're basing this on performance.
Definitely.
Marko Arnautovic.
But he had the one red
one
card.
game and a
But
red
that's what I'm
card.
saying. If we're basing it on,
Yeah.
Gary Cahill. Oh
I
no,
don't
but
know.
he wasn't.
Yeah,
new
but
signing.
Gary Cahill,
but he's been
but he's not a
there.
signing.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's not a
so-
signing.
but now
like
what up?
Marko Arnautovic,
Yeah, but like guys, like would you rather take the one game and then get a red card, or would you like keep getting turned in and out week after week after week after
Yeah,
week,
look,
guys? Like,
Pablo.
hi Pablo
I'm trying to
Zabaleta,
think
guys.
who else, that's
Pablo.
probably one of the. If
Look,
not
I thought
the
of
worst.
Arnautovic as well, but then when I got to the last letter in the Premier League standings, I mean, and I saw the W West Ham, I was like, damn, there's one actually who's been absolutely crap.
Can I just point something out? There's another transfer that was actually 14 seconds late.
Wow.
Adrian Silva for Leicester.
Did that go through?
It didn't.
Oh shit.
So he's a Leicester player, but he's not allowed to play until Jan, so they can register him. But they have to keep paying him.
So where is he playing?
He's at Leicester. He's gonna train with them.
Oh,
that's
shit.
so. This is probably like after he had the medical. And everything,
Yes, everything was signed, but so they asked for an extension on the deadline on deadline day, but it didn't go through.
Yeah? Wait, Andre Silva.
Adrian Silva.
Adrian Silva. Oh,
Adrian Silva from
He's a
from
central
Portugal.
midfielder,
Yeah,
He's a
he was there to replace Danny Drinkwater.
Yeah. Danny Drinkwater went to Chelsea,
Went to
guys.
Chelsea.
Yo, is that not the worst transfer?
No, I think
Let's
Zabaleta's worse.
play the game. What?
The name says it all, fam.
Yeah,
Drinkwater to Chelsea.
not a name, but
Damn.
Another thing, like if,
Chelsea. Oh, wait,
And I
I'm
think-
kidding. Hey, don't.
You never know what might happen.
yeah, and
we don't know what
another
might
thing,
happen,
I
guys.
think
I'm
it's-
sorry.
It's a thing of you. They had what, 3 midfield? You guys have what, 3 midfielders?
Yeah, so we have now it's Fabregas, Bakayoko, Kante, and Drinkwater.
That's it. That's all you had. So I mean, it makes sense.
No.
Premier League,
Hey.
even-
I'm glad we got him in.
Look, it's better than fucking Darren Fletcher, bro.
Yo, Darren Fletcher, though. But Darren
Like, I haven't seen him play, but
I'm
up top, like,
I'm just saying Chelsea going for Danny Drinkwater, dude.
Also, can we talk about how Ross Barkley had his Chelsea medical and changed his mind?
He changed his mind, but why?
After
guys?
the medical, I was like,
But it's funny,
I
like
thought it was mid-medical. Was it after the medical?
well,
I
it
don't
might-
know,
like he
Look,
was on
in
the
the middle
treadmill.
of the
But
trail,
guys, like, I don't-
on the treadmill.
Look,
Ah,
man, I
guys,
don't-
I'm Audi.
I don't mean to like shade on your team, Jude, but like Ross Barkley left, right? Oxley Chamberlain left. Did not.
No,
you
he
guys,
didn't, he wasn't
you guys
even
offered
there.
him more than what we offered him, but he went to Liverpool for much
No,
less.
with Oxlade, he wants to play in midfield.
Yeah, he want, but I'm saying
Chelsea
that.
were never gonna
but,
play
wait,
him
but,
in
but I'm just
midfield.
saying that even if Barcelona had called him in and Barcelona like, bruh, you playing right back, he was gonna play right back,
Yeah, but
right?
Chelsea, not
But
Barcelona.
yeah, I guess so. I'm just saying that Chelsea, Oxlade did the whole turnaround thing. Llorente picked Tottenham Hotspurs.
No.
What the hell is going on?
Tottenham poached.
That was a
During-
approach.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
but
a
I'm just
pick, he didn't choose it.
but I mean like he landed up at Spurs though.
Yeah, it's not a. He didn't make a
Willian landed-
decision.
When Willian was transferred to Chelsea, he actually had a Spurs medical.
Yes, he did.
You know,
And
he
then-
actually was Liverpool. They accepted a bid from Liverpool. That's
What?
the funniest
For-
transfer
for-
of all time.
What,
Actually.
Willian?
Yeah.
He had a bid accepted by Liverpool.
Liverpool.
He had a Tottenham medical.
He went to a Tottenham medical.
Yeah, and he got signed by Chelsea.
Wait, sorry.
But that's what I'm
weird.
saying. Like I don't know this transfer window. Like Lukaku as well. He went to United. Like, is it just me or like I've named like 4 players now that were like Chelsea. We're good. We're
I
going
think
the
it's
other
the
way.
idea, and most of the players that you're naming are young players, apart from Llorente. I don't think they know. They're not guaranteed to start. They're not guaranteed to play football. It's
Yo,
like- it's
Lukaku
like
was
Dom-
guaranteed. Lukaku was guaranteed.
Lukaku was
I think
guaranteed.
okay,
Lukaku
Lukaku
was
was
definitely
guaranteed. Okay,
guaranteed.
yeah, Lukaku was guaranteed. But still, it's that with Lukaku it makes sense. Like, why would you go back to a team that let go of you?
Only
Like,
why
why would you
not?
want
How
to
it
go
is.
back to
It's
Chelsea?
different though, but it's different.
Man
It's
United
not-
is very different as
Yeah,
well.
but I'm saying like Chelsea's like
I get
you
what
got
you're saying,
unfinished
but
business.
it's
Next
not really unfinished
Drogba.
business. This business is finished. You went to Everton, scored goals. Why not go to United?
Yeah, I'm saying
Like,
like.
it's not. I don't think there was a decision to make for me personally.
But my point is
I can
that.
see
all-
why he chose United.
Yeah,
though.
like,
but
I
I'm saying,
don't think
but
there's a
my
difference
point is that
to
like we've had like 4 players that did not go to Chelsea.
yeah.
That's
maybe
what I'm
something's
saying.
happening. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm just sort of asking like what happened there, like what's going on there. But
Look, I still think Chelsea have the same amount of pulling power as the City. United still have the highest pulling power
Of course,
all Premier
easy.
League clubs. You know what I'm
Easy.
saying? So it's like, I don't think there's anything wrong. It's just
yeah, but
certain players just wanted to play at a certain position.
some of them went
Their
to
youth.
Liverpool and no one
It's like
went.
Dom Solanke. Dom
No.
Solanke was not going to get playing time at
Chelsea,
Chelsea.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
but-
never going to happen.
Yeah, I'm saying that like one went to Spurs, the other one went to Liverpool. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about only
Llorente-
just
I
Man
know.
City and United.
I know,
yeah.
but I'm saying the way you're saying it is as if like all of them rejected like Chelsea because there's something going on at Chelsea.
I'm
I
not
think
saying there's
it's
something going
I think
on.
it's a professional thing. It was more like for professional
I
reasons.
get more because remember
it's
it's
professional
also a
reasons.
World Cup year, so people
wanna
want
play
to
football.
people want to play to get into the national team to get to the World Cup.
Yeah, well, Oxford.
So it's like Llorente. If Llorente said no, but the reports that I'm hearing is that Tottenham poached him from.
Yeah,
from Chelsea.
I'm
It was
hearing
in
that.
London and. It just happened, but
But for me,
if it was
the moment Chelsea was interested, it was obvious. Antonio Conte, Chelsea.
But I really thought. I don't think Chelsea was interested in the sense of let's make this happen immediately. I think it was
Let's see
it's
what
an
happens.
option. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It's always an option, considering the whole Diego Costa thing. It's
I-
always, you know what
I
I'm saying.
think they were interested in him.
Then they would have done it ages ago.
Yeah, but
Chelsea
he
finished
chose
business
Tottenham,
quickly.
though. That's
No,
what
I'm
trying to
saying the Llorente link didn't start now.
Yeah, but I'm
it
saying
started a
That,
while
yeah, I
back.
that
did.
happened in January.
Exactly.
yeah, but
So it's
I'm
like-
saying that like the option of him coming happened late in the transfer weekend.
Yeah,
Say, hey, let's get
exactly.
him. And I'm saying that he didn't go to Chelsea though, even though Chelsea wanted him though.
True. I still don't think like who wouldn't want to go play for Conte? Like it's that like it's. I don't think it's
Llorente wouldn't, I guess.
an internal thing. Like if Llorente was poached at the beginning of the transfer, I think he would have definitely went.
Yeah, he
to
would have
play.
definitely went. But I'm just saying like
I
there
think
was
he
the
was-
tours.
I think it's a thing of, and I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a thing of, I need from Llorente's side. It's like I need a deal done quickly.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get the deal? And I think Tottenham were more like persistent. Like okay, let's get it over the line quicker. I think
'cause if
Chelsea
you-
was still waiting. Like who can we get? Who's available? What you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Llorente was there as much as he was their backup choice. I don't think they wanted him that strongly. Llorente.
Chelsea didn't
Yeah, I
want
don't
him.
think I think he was always an option.
No,
But he was never the.
I
need
think
to
one
get
day
him.
there was a stronger interest in that,
But
dude.
then why
Yo.
did they close it? They would have.
I
Can
don't
can
know,
I
but I
just
mean,
ask a
hold on.
question?
So because they didn't close it doesn't mean he actually picked Tottenham over Chelsea.
Yes, because they would have closed it a long time ago. This link is long. The Tottenham Llorente link was what, an hour?
Yeah, it wasn't. But what I'm saying is that it's the same thing that like the Chelsea's interest into Llorente came very late into the transfer window. Yes, it started back in
Yeah.
January, but it increased more right
That's
now.
my-
Now,
Maybe this is another angle. Out of the second choice strikers at Tottenham and Chelsea, who would you rather have between the three? Llorente, Batshuayi, or Vincent Janssen?
yo, easily. Who would I rather have?
Yeah, like
Out
who?
of-
No,
for-
who?
for which
No,
team?
no. Who's not gonna get playing time?
Oh,
Out of those
Janssen is
three,
not gonna
Janssen-
get
exactly.
Janssen
Maybe
not gonna
that's
get
another
anything.
angle.
Yeah.
That
Maybe he's Janssen is still there, right?
Yeah.
He
I
didn't
know,
go to
I-
Crystal Palace.
I don't know. I don't know if he
He
moved.
didn't complete
Who?
that. Crystal
But for
Palace
me,
on loan.
like even though man with the other striker, man, I'd pick Llorente over Batshuayi.
Oh shit, Janssen
Yeah.
didn't complete it.
I'd
What
say
the fuck?
Llorente for me starts over Batshuayi. For me,
Yeah,
for me personally,
Nah,
Llorente
I'd-
starts over Batshuayi.
Not
Nah, I'd play
Yo, for
Batshuayi
me,
first.
I'd play Llorente, dude. Just
I
for
don't
me.
know. Is he?
Llorente
I
is
don't
good
know.
in the
Is
air.
He, does he, yeah, he does.
That's
play
it.
What is he going to
But
do
he
on the
plays
ball?
target man the best way ever.
But Conte doesn't play target man, does he?
He does.
He does.
But
Isn't
he-
Morata
but,
a target? Isn't
but-
Morata a target man?
But Murat, no, he likes
he's
to run
mobile,
in the
though.
yeah, he's
channels.
very much mobile. But
Llorente's
like
not mobile.
the role is a target man though.
But I'm saying mobility. He plays with like wingers and wingbacks.
I think,
Don't you need
you know,
mobility
I
for
think
that?
Conte he's gonna change.
I like Llorente.
He's
By
gonna
the way. I'm
tweak.
just saying for Chelsea.
Conte is gonna tweak his tactics this season because he doesn't have the
Yeah.
exact same players.
I
as
don't know.
last
I
season.
just think Batshuayi like
Yeah, I don't rate Batshuayi. I'm saying for that,
Yeah,
for what
yeah.
I thought Chelsea played. Maybe I'm wrong. He looks more mobile than Llorente. I think,
no for sure. Even if
and
he's more
looking at
mobile.
Llorente's goals, like what, over half of his goals are
Oh, with the head.
Mm.
Just crosses in. Just need to get the ball to his head, basically. Then it's a
And
goal.
Look, the only
Crossing
thing is
the
for me
ball
is that
for
he
him.
scores goals.
At Swansea, no one.
You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
yeah.
At Chelsea, if he's going to Chelsea, who's gonna?
We don't cross the ball
Exactly,
that
that's what
much.
I'm thinking. So it's like, why would you? Like I understand the link.
Sure, I
to-
think
to-
I think Llorente is better than that, fellas. But
I
I
agree.
really think he's
I-
better than your
and-
cross header goal. Like
Nah, but that-
he's
but-
much better than that for me,
But
dude.
he's
Like
not, on his feet, he's not the greatest football player. Like, he's not. He's not
yeah, but
playing.
target men are usually like that. But
I
for me, in
know,
terms
but
of
I'm
link
saying
up play, he's
Chelsea
actually
aren't-
pretty
I
decent.
agree. And if he's playing in the old Aston Villa side before it got relegated, that crossed the ball always. That makes sense.
To Benteke.
Yeah, you get what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that
That's
team.
what they play. Chelsea don't. Well, I haven't seen much of Chelsea, but doesn't look like they cross the ball. Doesn't look like they have Victor Moses crossing the ball for you.
Nah, he's always cutting inside.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But even besides, though, I mean, it depends on who's playing, right? I mean, if you're Victor Moses and you are Eden Hazard or whatever the case may be, if you see Llorente in the box, you're gonna cross it. Aren't
I
you?
know, but I'm saying, can he cross the ball? Is he that?
What?
type of
Who
player?
can Moses cross the ball?
Is that-
Well,
is he-
we don't know. Right?
do you get what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm not sure, but for me, it depends on the type of player, right? If
and
you-
another
Yeah.
thing, you bring in Drinkwater. Let's assume he gets some game time, right? Drinkwater is that, so it makes better sense for Llorente. Now that I'm thinking, because Drinkwater is the long ball player.
Yes.
That's what he's known for.
But long balls isn't like if someone is quick though. He would work well with Batshuayi, wouldn't he?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you so that makes better sense to me as well.
For me, it's Batshuayi.
Even Fabregas is like that, looping the ball.
Yeah,
over.
Yes,
loop
he
the
was.
ball over.
For me, it's I don't know. Batshuayi for me. Yeah.
Butai, I think he's still. I don't see what people saw in France.
Yeah.
Apparently
in France he was hot, dude. But I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen.
I feel like you'll still see the best of him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
you reckon?
Yeah, I might be a little bit biased in saying that, but I believe in Batshuayi. I believe in.
Very good goal.
But
man.
what?
Own goal, but it's still very.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Chelsea posted on Instagram their goal of the month. Like they Chelsea like Chelsea fans had to vote for the goal of the month.
And
Chelsea.
Batshuayi commented.
He commented and said, but where's the goal against Tottenham?
Where's the goal against Tottenham?
Where's my header against Tottenham?
It's proper that goal, dude.
Yeah,
so.
but to continue the whole worst, I think Zabaleta's the one.
I've been trying to think. I just
I
can't.
have not.
Is the worst.
It's hard to see any player like.
the worst.
Shame. I'd like for him to like make us swallow our words, but yo.
Dude, it's dude. Like he's been getting turned left, right, and
Kylian
center.
Hazard. Who the hell is Kylian Hazard?
He's
Is
the
that-
brother.
He's the brother of
Yeah.
Wasn't
Eden
he in
Hazard.
Germany?
No,
that's
that's Torgen.
Torgen.
That's
Yeah,
Torgen.
that's
Yeah.
Torgen Hazard. Yeah.
Shit, these Hazard.
He's
There's
still in
there's four
Germany,
brothers, hey?
There's four of
So
them.
you
I
guys
only
signed
know three.
another
I only
Hazard?
know three.
Yeah, we did sign another.
You
one.
can
Why?
tell that's a recommendation signing them.
It
Let's be
is.
honest.
He's
Hazard is
22
your
and
brother
he's gonna
that
play
good.
for the development side.
Hazard, is your brother that good? Yes.
Like-
that's it. Like we don't know anything about him. We'll just ask, is he that good?
There's even the youngest brother still playing in Belgium.
What's his name?
I don't know what
Oh,
his
you don't
name
know.
is.
So there's four of them. I know three. Yeah, gee, where's Torgen Hazard? He was actually not bad. Eh?
He's doing well at
Yeah.
Mönchengladbach.
He's actually not that bad, actually. But hey,
Yeah, I think we'll stick to Zabaleta. Yeah, let's just wrap up now. Team of the month.
team of the month.
And
Yo,
I-
you
when
guys
I
are
put
gonna
the- when I
hammer
put-
me
Nah,
for this.
but when I put the agenda on, I was actually thinking we're gonna actually talk about it. But I'm assuming you guys have your own lists.
I
What?
do, yeah.
I do have my own list. What? Oh, team. Wait, isn't like.
Team of the month, like put it together. Like,
Oh snap!
I thought we were gonna.
I
assemble
actually
it.
picked one team. I didn't know.
Oh,
if you-
I
okay.
picked one
I
team
didn't.
as well.
Yeah,
As in like,
yeah.
okay,
I
I
didn't know.
should've-
I didn't know you
okay.
meant like who's the
Okay,
goalkeeper,
okay,
who's the
okay.
who's
So,
the
okay, team of the
oh
one, Man
snap. Were we
United.
supposed to do that?
We can do this as well.
Okay, we can do that as well. Man United for
Oh.
me is the
Yeah,
is the
me too,
team.
Man United. Which
Oh,
is
wait,
which
I'm
is
still
good.
confused.
No, we can do that. We can do what we're doing and then do the whole.
Team of the month, as in each player,
Yeah,
different
we
club.
can- yeah.
Okay,
And that's
but
what
the,
I was saying.
the team of the month.
Yeah, he wants to do that.
I thought.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
thought that
And that's
was
a-
meant. Oh snap! Team of the
I'd also
month.
go United.
Yeah,
I'd go United. as
No,
well.
no, they haven't conceded goals, scored goals. That's
Scored a
the
lot of goals.
team of the month.
100%.
Yeah, scored a lot of goals. Defended well. Gelling.
Worst team.
Worst team of the month. Guys,
West Ham.
you guys can say it, dude.
Nah,
like
Crystal Palace, man.
I won't
Crystal
lie.
Palace.
Yeah, Crystal
Doesn't make
Palace.
sense. They haven't scored a goal. They
Crystal
haven't
Palace.
conceded goals.
But guys, also Arsenal is pretty shy. Yeah, look, they're
Yeah,
pretty
I
bad.
get
Look,
it.
they're not worst, but
Also
for the
Brighton, guys.
for the caliber that
There's a
they
lot
are.
of contenders for this.
Yo, but
award.
Brighton, but I think we're being a little harsh
Yeah, I
on
think
Brighton,
it's a
eh?
little bit-
Because
But
West
a
Ham
point-
is
yeah,
just
West Ham.
too
there's a lot.
bad,
You
yeah.
could go West Ham. You could go Crystal Palace. You could go Arsenal if you want.
yeah. You
to,
could
know
go
what I
Arsenal,
mean?
like. Yeah, but
That's a little
Crystal
harsh
Palace
for
actually
Brighton.
Crystal
I'm
Palace
going
have
Crystal
zero
Palace.
wins,
Zero
huh?
wins, 0 goals.
Yo,
Okay,
I'm going Crystal Palace. I think it's very clear.
that's actually bad.
I think it's
dude.
very clear. I'm
Yo,
going Crystal Palace.
that is
you
bad.
could go West Ham. West Ham makes sense considering the players.
Yeah,
they
West
have.
Ham
But
is-
even Crystal Palace considering the players.
the
they
players
have,
they have. So
kinda
like,
underachieving.
snap. Okay, so team of the month.
Team of the month.
The goalkeeper for me, he plays for Man United, guys.
De Gea.
Yes.
You know, I'm struggling to give it. I think he's the best. Yeah, but he hasn't done anything.
He hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't been worked, but he's kept clean sheets and
No,
every
Huddersfield
time he needed
keeper.
to make a save, he made the save.
Yeah, they did a profile on him. What's his name again?
Lossell,
Yeah.
something Lossell.
Where from where?
The
Huddersfield
keeper.
Huddersfield
Oh, the
keeper.
Huddersfield.
He's also had 3 clean sheets.
Is
And
it?
I'd say he had more to do than De Gea.
Yes.
Way more. to do.
That Matt Ritchie goal that
Yes,
that Matt
yes.
Ritchie shot that he
Yes.
saved against Newcastle,
Yeah.
dude. That was proper.
Best
Ben
goalkeeper.
Foster?
Ben Foster.
Conversation.
They've got clean sheets. Yeah, they
Do
do.
we, I mean, do we not have a conversation? England call up. What?
I'm shocked he's not being called up, but then again, it's Gareth Southgate. Like,
I keep
still
saying
picking
England
Joe
managers
Hart.
are cowards, bro.
they're
They've even picked
cowards,
four.
dog.
They even picked 4 goalkeepers.
Like,
Dude.
Yo,
So
they
they can
picked four.
accommodate
Yeah,
Joe
so
Hart.
Joe Hart can just be in it. Like, oh, we can't drop Joe Hart though, right?
Jordan Pickford, do we have a conversation?
Nah,
I
I
think
think
because of how bad
I
his
think the
team is
Chelsea
done.
loss was just
Yeah,
like it
how
hurt
bad.
him a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I think the Chelsea loss hurt him a lot.
So what are we saying? De Gea.
De Gea for me. Okay, we got one De Gea.
I'm going for the Huddersfield keeper. The what's his name? Lossell.
Lossell.
And who are you
I
going
forget his
for?
first name.
Tom Heaton. Do we not have a conversation?
You gotta
about
pick
him as
one,
well?
dude.
No, we're not. We haven't picked. I'm just saying we're having a conversation. Are we all
Yeah.
going for De Gea? I can write it down.
Okay.
I'm saying De Gea. I'm saying that. What are you saying? We only have 2 goalkeepers. What are you? Which keeper are you?
I'm leaning towards Ben Foster.
Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
so we have
leaning
3
towards him.
goalkeepers actually. Siobhan, where you at? Like,
we need 4 goalkeepers like England.
I'm
but
leaning towards.
I
Ben
think I know
Foster.
who Siobhan would have picked. Carriers. Carriers.
But I mean, if we're talking, I mean, clean sheets.
Yeah, clean sheets. Like,
I think we go with the one who's done more.
okay, then we'll go Lossell then. I give it to Lossell.
Goalkeeper.
Lossell got the same marks as De Gea did. But Wagner did not get the same marks as Mourinho did. But it's fine. But it's okay. It's okay. That's fine.
Okay,
eh?
let's speed it up. Left back.
Yo, it's Marcus
Marcus
Alonso.
Alonso.
Marcus Alonso.
Yeah, easily.
Easy.
Okay, easily.
Centre back.
Centre back.
I've got.
Guys, we gotta have that Hegazi guy in.
He made
leaning
that
towards-
mistake,
Yeah, he made a
though, dude.
mistake.
Yeah, he
and
made
I think
one
that's the
mistake.
I know,
Oh.
and I
Okay.
agree with that.
It was a costly
I
mistake.
also want to
though,
talk
dude.
about Harry Maguire, guys.
Harry Maguire's
I
my.
seriously
Okay,
want to talk
okay,
about
we can put Harry Maguire.
His
Then-
performances, I know he's.
If we have to put in Harry Maguire, then we have to put in another centre back though.
Eric
And
Bailly.
the other one, Eric Bailly.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's very easy. Okay, so we're going left back, Marcus Alonso. Centre back, we're going
Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly.
Eric Maguire and Eric Bailly.
Maguire
Eric Bailly, the best defender in the league.
and
Sorry, Jude, it is.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
so.
3
But
games
I
in,
think
yes.
Yeah,
I
but
think,
no, I'm saying like even without the 3 games.
No. 3
Who's,
games
who's the
in.
best defender in the league?
We need to be 10
yeah,
games
okay,
in.
so
I-
Jude,
but right now-
so wait, so
Very
Jude,
fine.
who would you say
Not
is the
for
best?
best defender of the season.
The best.
So far
I'm saying the
is
best.
Eric Bailly.
I'm not even saying season. I'm
the
not even
league.
saying what I'm saying. League right now.
we can have a conversation about that.
Who's-
That's gonna be
Who's
another
actually the best?
conversation.
No, I'm saying, I just want one
It's not
answer.
Eric
Just one
Bailly.
answer.
It can't be Eric
Okay,
Bailly.
I think
so Jude, who would you
Ooh.
say then?
Yeah, that's tough. Eh?
Who do you say, Jude?
Like I'm
You gotta pick one.
I'm gonna
Don't
go
tell
with
me
the
Gary
season.
Cahill.
I'm gonna go with the season.
Last
Eric
season.
Bailly. No, I'm going with this.
Oh,
season.
with this season.
Yeah, I can't say best in the league. This season start, but Eric Bailly is a strong contender. I really like Harry Maguire, and I'm not just saying that. His performances, like, I really like his performances.
David Luiz, guys.
Vincent Company looks like he's back.
So
I
would
can say
you
that.
say David Luiz is the best defender?
David
in the
Luiz
league?
is looking good
Yeah.
in midfield
Best
as well.
defender in the league.
Nah, I wouldn't go there.
Would you go best defender in
Because
the league?
you know, the
Jude,
reason,
what
only
would you
reason
say,
why I
bro?
wouldn't go there is that he
What
doesn't
would you say, Jude?
only play in midfield.
People are listening. Here. Would you say David Luiz is the best
No, but Eric
defender in the
Bailly
league?
though.
Eric
I would
Bailly,
go
I
with
think
that.
Eric
I-
Bailly.
Company in his
Yo.
day was
That's what I'm
better
saying.
than.
That's what I'm saying.
In his day,
Company's
yeah,
back.
we're talking about in his days. Or I'm talking about right now.
Okay, let's move on.
Right
We're
now.
not
Yeah.
having a
David
conversation
Luiz,
about
I'll say.
defenders
David
right
Luiz.
now.
Okay, alright.
But
Right
until
back?
People
right
are
back,
listening.
I went with Valencia.
Antonio Valencia.
Yeah, Antonio
bro.
Valencia. Easily. Yeah, there we go.
Shakes. People are listening, dude.
Let's go into. I think I wrote this down.
The midfield.
Guys,
Center
do
midfield.
we even have to talk about midfield, guys? Like, I think it's easy.
Wait, I want to hear.
I know one.
Okay, let's have.
I know the one option is easy.
Okay, yeah, let's have a broad conversation.
Okay. Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba,
Easy.
obviously in there.
Done.
Can I bring up a name that I think?
Aaron Moy.
Aaron Moy.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
my
I have to
midfield
bring
as
up
well.
that name, bro.
Those are, like both of them are
10
in my
million
team
looking
of
like a bargain right now for them.
Is it?
Honestly,
Yo,
speaking.
that's
Aaron Moy
okay.
in midfield. I'm saying we're
Yeah,
not
okay.
saying he's in there. I'm saying
Okay.
that's the conversation on.
Okay.
We
We're
can
talking
have a
about
conversation about Matic.
two central
Yeah.
We
midfielders.
can
dude,
definitely have a
like-
conversation about Nemanja Matic.
Yeah,
as well.
Matic as well.
That we can actually do.
Yo, I'd probably go with Matic. And look, I think
Who
for
else
me,
really impressed? Fabregas had a game.
guys,
that was good.
I think there's one player I think who's really doing well, but the club is not doing so well. Is Eriksen, dude.
Christian
I think
Eriksen.
Christian Eriksen is doing really well. He got
Still in that creative space.
Yeah,
Edge of the
That's
box.
the thing. Yeah.
And for me, I really like him, bro. And Dele Alli as well.
Dele Alli looks
Dele Alli
good.
is not too bad as well. I really like him too.
I'm just looking at standout performance. I'm just on a
standout
consistent performance.
Man,
And Moyes first 2 games consistent, very good games.
United's
Pogba
centre-
first 3 games you can even go that far. Very consistent
Matic
games.
too.
Matic first 3 games.
Manchester too as well.
Okay, so what are we doing? Do a 3 or 2?
I'm going with the 2.
I'll also go with the
Pogba
2.
Moy.
Pogba Moy.
I really want to put matches in there.
I want to put Matic too. Hey, okay, for me it's Pogba and Matic. It's Moy and Pogba. Who are you going with?
I really like how Moy has been playing.
So you got.
But I would go with the 3.
You gotta pick though, bro.
I would go with the 3.
So Matic, Moy, and Pogba.
Yeah, I would go Matic, Moy, and Pogba, which kind of fucks up the front 3 somehow because someone's gonna get left out.
Yes.
So the question is,
There needs to be
do
two,
you want
two
is
strikers.
Matic
dude.
that big of a miss or not?
He is for me.
Okay, then you have to do a 3.
For me, he is.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
No, but that means.
so if you look at it, that's what I'm saying.
Guys,
So
if we
No.
put
You have
this,
to
look at
guys,
the
if we
next 3.
if we put this, hold on, wait, guys, hold on. If we put this on social media, right,
Yeah.
and we don't have Matic there,
I know that's
Yo.
what I'm saying. But then,
guys, somebody's gonna be like,
then now peep this. Okay, let's park the midfield. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about the front 3
yeah,
because that's gonna
Oh,
affect
okay,
the front
so
3.
we're not deciding officially about in the midfield.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's park
cool.
that midfield. So let's say we put a 3.
yeah,
Right.
for me,
Who's
for
gonna
me,
miss
it's easy.
out in up front?
For me, it's easy. The front 3.
Who?
It's easy.
It's
Okay,
easy.
let me hear.
And
it.
I'll tell you
Wait.
why.
Who?
Sadio Mane,
Yeah.
Mo Salah, Lukaku.
Mkhitaryan.
Alvaro Morata.
No,
Mkhitaryan.
but Morata misses
But I'm saying
out,
my
I'd say
biggest
Morata.
name is Mkhitaryan. Wait, what do we do with him? Leading with assists?
He is leading with assists.
Do you leave him out?
So, but
That's the conversation we're having in terms of the 3. If we put 3,
for
'Cause
sure.
if we put 2 in midfield, it's easy to accommodate Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, Mkhitaryan
Mane.
will also be murder. eh,
Yeah.
if you left him on.
If
But
you-
me personally, I won't lie. Me personally, I was talking about what would the textbook say, ne? But this is what Pule would say.
Yeah.
Salah is not in that team.
I wouldn't
bruh.
put
Like,
Salah
yeah,
in there.
but I wouldn't put
But
Salah
I
in
wouldn't
that
leave
team.
out Mane.
Yeah, Mane, I'm not leaving him
Yeah,
out.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm not talking
Mane,
about Salah. I'm talking
It's
about
Mane,
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan, and Lukaku
And
up front.
Lukaku.
Up front, yeah. That's for me. That's for me. Like, start. Finito. Let's wrap it up. Wait. I mean, Jude, what would you say was your front 3?
My front 3.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a front 3. I'd have 2 strikers.
You'd
Okay,
have Morata
and 4
Lukaku.
midfielders.
Who's
You'd
your
have
2
Lukaku
strikers?
and Morata.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Mkhitaryan on the right.
Yes.
And you leave out Mane.
Yo! Don't say it, Jude!
No, dude. Mane is on the left, man.
Oh, you put Mane on
Okay,
the left.
Yeah.
and then Mo Salah.
And then,
And then
he's
you-
not in. For
Yeah,
me.
no, I wouldn't put Mo. I'm not mad at
Mo
Mo Salah at
Salah.
all.
Mo
I'm
Salah,
not- I
yeah.
wouldn't put him in.
Mo Salah misses out for
Okay,
me.
so
Damn, he's
so we're saying
my midfield would be Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Moy.
But guys, what do we say about someone who
Mane.
scored like 3 goals and 2 assists, guys?
Who?
Like Salah, or is it 2 goals and 2 assists?
Yeah, I know, but
in
I'm
3
leaving-
games for the Premier League.
I know.
Yo, we
I'm-
being
it's
harsh,
like-
guys.
but
Yeah,
who do
okay,
you-
cool,
who do you
cool.
drop?
No, cool.
Do
I'm
you
not-
drop the guy who scored 3 and 3? Do you drop the guy who's got 4 assists? Like, who do you drop?
Yeah, look, I'm just trying to argue a case for
And
him.
the
right?
case in Matt is you drop
No,
the
no.
guy who's made
Aye,
who
guys.
who
Who
makes
makes-
the guy who's on the
guys.
on the field,
on the
look great.
field look great.
Guys, we can't look. For me, I won't lie. If
Oh,
I
you
look
drop
at it,
Moy. Oh, we can have the conversation of do you drop Moy?
Oh, you
Had
drop
I think
Moy.
it is-
very good
you
performances.
drop
and
Moy,
was-
dude. You drop Moy.
If
for
it comes
me.
down to that,
Yeah.
we're dropping Moy.
We're
dude.
dropping Moy, dude. And the thing is, guess what? Like, kicking balls can actually get away with murder if they drop Moy. Nobody will notice. Like, we're not football fans. Football fans won't notice
Football
anything.
fans will have us.
Will they have us
For
really?
dropping Aaron Moy.
If we put in Matic over Moy, would they have
They
us?
would have us.
No, but how much would they have us even more?
No,
Ah,
I'm not
they
saying for
wouldn't
dropping
have
matches
us.
over Moy, but for not having Moy.
Dude.
Maybe Moy, we can have a bench, dog.
Yeah,
Let's
we
have
can have a bench. There we go.
If we're having a bench,
Yeah.
okay, cool. If we're having a bench, okay. So
Fine. Aaron Moy bench.
So left wing.
That's the
I'll
only
go-
way we're gonna resolve it.
That's
If we
it,
have
yeah.
a bench, dude.
Jeez. Okay, so we have we're going with 2 strikers up front.
Yeah. So center midfield, we have Pogba.
So we're going with 4 in the
We're
midfield.
going 2 in the midfield.
Uh,
2 in the center of midfield.
Okay, yeah.
So in the center of midfield, Pogba,
Matic. Ish.
and on
Well,
the
they
left
do-
we
they
have
do go together.
Sadio Mane. On the right we have Henrik Mkhitaryan.
yes.
Keita, Ryan.
Yo,
And then
guys,
up front,
I'm actually gonna argue with you guys, eh?
which one are you taking
I'd
off?
put I'll put Lukaku, and the next one is gonna shock you guys. Roberto Firmino for me. Yo, guys, like,
That's
and
another
the
concept. We
reason
can
why
have that,
and the
yeah.
reason why I say it is because Morata came on the first game he played. He didn't play the full game,
Yeah.
and then he came on the next game, and then he scored against Everton as well. For me, Firmino's been,
Morata has 2 assists and 2 goals.
and Firmino does
Firmino
have
has
the same thing as
two
well.
goals and 1 assist.
There's 1 assist only.
Let me check.
No, just check it out.
Yeah.
Just check
I think
that.
he has 1 assist. Let me check.
I wouldn't lie. Firmino has been really.
Guys, Morata's going under the radar here. I promise you.
Yeah.
Dude. There's still more to come.
Don't worry. There's
I'm
more to
telling
come.
you, dude.
But for
One
me,
assist.
1 assist.
Yeah.
Yo, I wouldn't lie.
No, 2 assists.
There we
right.
go. Yes, that's what I thought. I wouldn't lie. For me,
But the same
personally-
thing. But that's the same thing with Alvaro Morata.
huh?
The same thing with Alvaro Morata.
No, true
2
that.
goals, 2
That's what I'm
assists.
saying. Like for me, it's
So who was
I'm
okay?
picking
The question is
Firmino.
who's on the bench.
I'd put
Morata's
Firmino on the bench.
Yo, guys, but with someone who's played like 90 minutes every game versus
Yeah,
someone who hasn't played every 90
Yeah, I
minutes of
think
every game.
that's what.
Then his
what-
ratio's better.
Oh,
Then his ratio's better.
True. What I'm saying, but which also means that he can come off the bench and do a job.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
but I
Firmino
mean-
can't. We haven't seen that.
what? We haven't seen Firmino
Him
come off.
the bench.
Yeah,
and do
because
better.
he starts
But that's what
every
I'm saying,
game.
that's what-
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Like-
making my point. That's what I'm making my point. Like,
Yeah.
he might have to start.
So for me, it's Firmino starts.
Yeah, I might.
I won't
Okay,
lie. I'm
fine,
gonna
fine,
go for Firmino.
Fine.
So-
You guys beat me. It's fine.
Sorry, bro.
We'll see next month. Morata's going to be there starting 11.
And I kid you not,
Centre
Siobhan would
forward.
not disagree.
And the only thing that's putting a fucking blemish on this thing is Romelu Lukaku missing that fucking penalty. But
Yo,
it's fine.
hey, Lukaku would have been a.
But it's fine.
If he hadn't had scored goals and then missed the penalty, it would have been a whole different conversation.
exactly.
Yo,
Would have been a whole different conversation.
I think we would have spent 25 minutes speaking about that guy. If we didn't score. But we spoke about your heart, so it's fine.
Firmino. Yo, flipping Siobhan would have had us. Be like, Firmino, of course, Firmino.
Get well soon, Siobhan.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's our team of the. Oh, okay,
Team
so
of the month.
Russell, Marcus Alonso at
Yeah.
left back, centre back Maguire, Bay, Valencia at right back, left wing Sadio Mane, midfield Pogba and Matic. Really left out Moy. Right wing Mkhitaryan, centre forward Lukaku and Firmino.
I kid you
So
not,
we've had
bro.
to do what? A bench of 5?
We had to do a bench of 7, I guess. Isn't 7 the law now? Have
Yeah, I
7
think
on the
it's
bench.
7.
Jesus, 7 players. Goalkeeper,
Goalkeeper bench will have to.
De Gea.
David De Gea.
No, wait, who was our goalkeeper? Losso.
Losso,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, and then David De Gea. Yes, I was like, wasn't De Gea?
The obvious pick.
David De Gea.
That's very obvious. Then let's look at defender.
And then a
Do we need a
defender.
okay, who
We
do
need to
put
pick.
as-
We need to put a defender. For me personally, the way he's looked very solid.
I put Hegazi down.
I won't lie. I'd put in Vincent Company.
I'd also actually put in Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Company has looked very solid. Hegazi, you guys said he made a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, he did,
Mm.
but
He
I
did.
still. It's a mistake.
And Vincent Company never
he
made
is.
a mistake.
And Vincent McCompany, yeah, he's not injured, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing good.
Look, I'll let you have that company. I have Vincent Company. Who else has done dope at the back?
So I think so this is how I'd usually do it when I play like football manager. I'm actually revealing my secrets. So in my 7 at the bench, I'd have a goalkeeper, I'd have a centre back, I'd have a full back, I'd have a
Yeah, I was
midfielder,
thinking
I'd
about
have a
that.
striker
Like a winger.
and 2 wingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 wingers. So that's what I would do. So
Good
in
job
in-
at the back.
at the back, in terms of full back, you have to give it to Marcus Alonso.
Marcus
God.
Alonso's
He's in the starting
bro.
lineup.
Oh
dude.
yeah, he is. Sorry. He is.
Starting lineup.
Can we have an Aspilicueta conversation?
Let's not even have that conversation.
Oh, we're already putting him in. Oh! Yeah, Jude was.
I mean,
that.
Because he made. I'm thinking about the team of the weeks. He made like.
no, but
teams
like,
of the
oh,
week. Yeah, like that.
but it's not an accumulation now, is it?
Yeah, it is. But I'm just saying, like he hasn't put a foot wrong as well. Like,
Quality.
it's like,
Quality.
He's still a quality right
yeah,
back.
that's what
Ah,
I'm
he's
putting him
quality.
in. That's what I'm saying.
He's quality.
Chance.
That guy, right back and left back, if you have to. Like,
Yeah, but he can.
He's-
That's
Yeah,
another.
that's
That's
another
another
thing.
reason why
He's
you
playing.
Put him in.
He can play centre back
He
as
can
well,
also
right
do-
back,
you know
right
what,
wing
yeah,
back.
actually.
Person we can actually have a conversation about is David Luiz.
In
Yes.
midfield, he looked really strong against Tottenham.
That's what
I
I'm
won't
saying. Like as
lie,
a sub,
dude.
because he's someone who can play at the back. I would actually take out Company and put David Luiz. I personally would, because he can play at the back and he can play in midfield.
there's only one
As
thing
a
company.
bench.
There's only one thing company has over here.
Leadership.
No, not only even leadership. Chelsea lost their first game.
Yeah, I do, but I'm.
Jesus,
But
Tottenham-
now we're talking.
And the other
so
guy,
the
and
bench-
the other
no,
guy didn't
okay,
didn't
so
lose.
Is the bench based on team performance.
Okay, if we're talking individual performance, I'd probably put
Because as a bench,
Vincent Company still. I'd probably still put Vincent Company.
Okay, then we're keeping him. I would
Okay.
really think about changing him. But
I'd really think about changing.
midfielder, attacker, Ericsson.
Yeah, Ericsson
After
definitely.
we had
Can
that
we
actually-
also just mention that Martial scored 2 off the bench?
Yeah, we have to mention that. We have to mention that.
Is it worth it?
It is. You put
Dude.
Rashford in your team of the week the other time. When
I
he
did.
didn't do nothing.
What do you mean he didn't do nothing?
Balat Bulat fucking Zabeleta. That's what he
Yes,
did.
and he didn't assist the goal for.
Okay, I understand.
What are we talking about?
And then
Yeah, I
Martial
mean,
scored 2 goals. You're not going to talk about him?
what?
Off the bench.
Martial
dude.
scored 2 goals.
Yeah, the other one was starting, guys. Okay.
Chicharito, we're going to talk about him?
What? Chicharito was a.
Scored 2 goals.
Nah, he scored 2 goals in one game. It's like.
Okay.
And they were both like very Chicharito goals.
Yeah.
Like you had
That's
to be
what you need
No,
in the
but
90th
shame,
minute, bro.
Okay, yo,
That's
shame.
what you need.
I don't wanna have him over that, but I have him over the fact
Yeah,
that he
the-
scored 2 in one
True,
game.
but
You know,
I'm
but
saying,
they were
those
very.
are the goals you need in the last
In other
minute.
words, what Jude is saying, fellas, is it was very average goals.
It was very average goals, dude.
In other words,
had to
I
be in the
could have
six-
scored
but
those
yeah,
goals.
exactly.
Yeah.
But let's put it like that. No, I was going to say, these are goals that only Chicharito scores.
In the
Yo,
6-yard
is it?
box.
Who
6
scores
yard,
goals like that?
6-yard box
Ugly
specials.
goals like
dog.
that? Who scores goals like that?
Wait, you have to think about it, man.
Dwight Gale. He hasn't
Dwight
even
No,
scored
Gale,
yet.
Dwight Gale, Dwight Gale scores those scrappy, those scrappy goals. though.
And you need those scrappy goals.
Uh,
Okay, De Gea company as Piliqueta. Obviously, we have to put Aaron Moy because we said we would.
Yes.
Aaron Moy.
So that's 4 subs. 3 more.
3 more. We have a striker in there.
Mo Salah.
Do we have a striker?
Mo Salah.
Do we have a striker?
We don't, but Mo Salah.
Do we have a striker?
Yes, Morata.
I'm kidding. Yes, Mo Salah, definitely.
Mo Salah, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the
I'm
reason I
agreeing.
would like, for me, I give the Mo Salah thing based on a textbook answer. Like, I don't give it based on what I've seen, and I'm just like,
statistical
whoa,
answer.
this guy's blowing my mind off. You know, like, I really
It's
just
those
give it on
things of,
textbook
At the end
answer.
of the season, when you're like, how many goals did Mo Salah score? He scored 22 goals. And you're like, what? It's that type of player.
What?
Like, you ask, how many goals did Mo Salah at the end of the season?
Yeah.
Like 22. Like,
Yeah,
how?
wow.
He's that.
It's like, I'm just paging through my textbook.
And he was that type of player, to be honest, at Roma as well.
Yeah, so for me, I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen anything that's like, wow, this guy is absolutely amazing.
Hey,
That's
man.
why
At
when
least
you
we
guys,
know- at least we know he can finish one-on-ones.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying when I hear you guys.
How many fucking 1-on-1s did Ben
But can he wait? Can he finish 1-on-1 so
He
again?
did.
Look, that one was very good, right? The one, right?
The
that he
one
had.
against Czech.
and
he
the
should've
other one
scored.
as well against Czech.
Yeah,
He should have scored that,
Yeah, I agree
guys.
with that.
I should have scored that.
But he still makes the team of the week.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
The
on
bench.
the bench,
The bench. The
despite
centre
2
forward.
goals and 2 assists. Yes.
Morata also 2 goals.
Yeah, these guys are slack. Yeah.
You the one who can't Alvaro Morata.
What do you mean? Because for me, he was slightly better.
Alvaro Morata. And who else?
So how many do we have left?
One more spot.
So De Gea company as Piliqueta, Aaron Moy, Mo Salah. This is a very strong ass bench, bro. And Alvaro Morata. One more.
What position?
So we have a centre back, a right back, a centre midfield in Aaron Moy, or attacking midfield, however you want to
We
put
need
it.
one more winger.
Right
yeah?
winger and a centre forward.
We need one more winger or
Eriksen?
attacking player.
Ericsson?
Dele Alli?
I'd say Ericsson or Dele
Eriksen
Alli,
over
one of the
Dele
two. dude.
Dele Alli?
Ericsson over Dele Alli.
Dele Alli?
I think he's more creative.
I think that one scores more goals.
True.
Facts.
I think we have goals in this team, so we don't need goals.
Dele Alli will zap us if we don't put him in.
Hey.
Actually, we're not putting him in just because of that.
Why? That's unfair. It's England duty. It's not Barclays Premier League duty. Yeah. Shame, man. That's all.
But we have goals in the side, though. Why would you want to put another? Why wouldn't you want to put someone who creates more?
Wait, do we not have a creator there? Salah has
Just Pogba.
created.
Salah.
Salah?
Salah's not creative, man.
But he's got 2 assists.
Yeah, but he's not. You've been talking about from midfield, from deeper.
But he's creative. Is right?
Yeah, you pass the ball in from
Yeah, but
head it.
He
That's what you need. But I mean,
He didn't
we've
put
got-
the ball in for Sturridge to head
so
it.
if Pogba
did he?
gets injured, who do you put in there?
What?
If
If-
Pogba gets injured,
What?
put Aaron Moy.
Why did Pogba get? Yeah, we put in Aaron Moy. Oh, that's why Aaron Moy was there for
And
anyway.
Mkhitaryan gets injured.
Huh?
Martial.
And we put in Martial. No, it's Martial.
I didn't put Martial here.
Wait,
Actually.
wait. Wait.
Oh,
Now
snap.
we have a
Okay.
Wait. Who's the winger that we got there?
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah. We put Mo Salah where Mkhitaryan is.
So, the last one do we make? Martial.
I think the last one we make Dele Alli.
It's a difficult one.
And the reason why I say
so
the reason why I say Dele Alli,
So the names that are out here,
It's Eriksen,
Martial, Ericsson, and Dele
Dele
Alli.
Alli.
Dele Alli for me.
I don't even think
You
Dele
say
Alli makes
Christian
my top
Eriksen.
2. It's Christian Eriksen or Martial.
I say Martial.
I'm honest. I'm just thinking of like it's Christian Eriksen or Martial.
I thought Martial
Because
was
you
there
said
already. That's
goals.
why I
You
was
said
just
Dele
saying
Alli
anything.
goals. Martial has goals.
Yo,
You said goals.
I can guarantee you now, and that coming into the season, Dele Alli will have more goals than.
Yeah,
Then
'cause he has
Antonio
more
Martial.
playing time.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like
but this is
the
a
other one
bench.
will score more goals than
But
the other one.
This is a bench.
This is a bench for August.
Yeah.
It's a bench. We
Yeah,
don't
so
care about.
the bench for August, Dele Alli still. I'll go with that.
Nah, bro.
Yo, nah, bruh. Yo, I scored goals and said, nah, bruh.
But
Yo.
Martial scored goal, and you said nah, bruh.
And I never said nah, bruh.
You said nah.
I never said nah. I just said he
said
came
Dele-
off the bench, played.
Yeah, that's what we want. A bench.
Okay, so now we're picking players who are super subs now.
No, but he's proven to come off the bench. This
Yes,
we're
and the
picking
other
our
one,
bench,
and the
too.
other one has proven to start in
He's
a team
not
that finished
starting, bro.
second last season in the
But he's
league,
not
and he's
starting.
still scoring goals.
He's not starting.
Yeah, and he makes the bench if he's not gonna start.
Over
Yeah.
Martial, who comes off the
Yes.
bench and scores two?
Yes, because the other one has more minutes than the other one.
Who?
Daniel has more minutes than the other one.
And Martial has less minutes and scored 2 goals.
Okay,
I'm saying.
okay. My vote is Dele Alli.
Are we
But
really
all-
not going to talk about Eriksen, really? So we must
Yo,
get rid of Eriksen.
Who's Eriksen again?
But also, guys, Tottenham, they haven't their home form-ish.
But we're
Their
talking
Wembley
individual.
form, sorry.
Yeah,
But we're
true,
talking
we are,
individual
because
then
it's a bench.
again.
Yeah, we are.
We are talking individual
And
then
Martial
again.
as
Okay,
an
fair
individual,
enough.
we have to be honest
Okay.
as
Fair
well,
enough.
has performed.
Yeah, as an individual, Dele Alli has performed easily. He got 200 services sent off. He scored 2 goals. What more do you want? Like, I don't understand. What more do you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? When Harry Kane is
Okay,
not.
so your vote, look, fuck, I don't even know what my vote is. Okay, I'm gonna go Martial.
Yo, but I mean,
I-
can you
I
imagine
wasn't
Martial?
voting- there's-
Martial doesn't even get into the front squad, and the other one gets
But
in
he
him.
was
Yeah!
on a bench.
Damn,
We
yo.
are talking about a bench.
The
dude.
one doesn't get in him to the national squad. He's yo.
Yeah, but anyway, did we do a preview?
What?
Didn't we do one last week?
Did we?
What?
Shit, I don't remember.
We did what for the scores for next week?
Yeah.
I mean this coming week. Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
we did.
Okay, cool. So
We did.
yeah, anything else? Anything you're looking forward to?
Yo, unbelievably,
City?
guys, I'm going home this weekend. I might not watch any football. I'm
I'll
going to
update you.
Limpopo
What do you guys,
actually
who you
this
guys
weekend.
Play? You guys are playing.
We're playing Bournemouth at home.
Bournemouth.
That's gonna be a win, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Oh, obviously. Not obvious.
watch, my man. Watch this. We're gonna win that, obviously, bro. Like we're gonna win that.
Because you guys will
obviously.
actually start your signings.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Like Lacazette and Kolasinac.
we'll actually play some people in the right
At the right
position.
position.
In the right position, yes. But
Chelsea play Leicester, I know,
Are you looking for? Yeah, that's a good game.
at Stamford Bridge. No, I lie. Away at King Power.
Okay.
yeah, we playing. But I mean, I really would have loved to watch Man City and Liverpool, but
That's
I don't
the
know.
first game.
I don't think I'm gonna.
It's the
I'm gonna be able
1:30
to.
Saturday game, dude.
I'll follow it. I'll follow it on the net, guys.
Oh, wait. Anyway, plug your Twitter, social media.
Okay, me on Instagram at Shakes Rumpedi, and then on Twitter at Shakes Rumpedi, and I also got a football page at Love Football 04 on Twitter.
Me both on Instagram and Twitter. It's at his name is Jude.
Awesome stuff. At One Take One on Instagram and Twitter. And obviously, hashtag the Born Free Podcast, hashtag Kicking Balls. Away, Chins.
Oh, wait.